Inside Stone's Gambling Hall in Sacramento, California, you'll find Sammy's Restaurant and Bar. Recognized for its innovative, healthy global cuisine, Sammy's offers menu selections made with local, organic ingredients. Indulgent options like truffle fries, duck tacos, artisan wood-fired pizzas, fresh salads, and more, along with an eclectic selection of craft beers and classic handcrafted cocktails. Plus, with 40 big screen TVs, Sammy's is also the perfect place to catch your favorite game. Satisfy your craving anytime, 24/7, tableside or in the dining room at Sammy's Restaurant and Bar at Stone's Gambling Hall.
We should.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Stone's Live Poker, because we said so.
Yeah, because we're here and the cameras are on, so we're doing it.
5-5 unlimited hold'em tonight.
Unlimited. There is no limit.
Yeah.
It is unlimited.
We can do whatever the hell we want here. It's wonderful. 5-5 no limit hold'em tonight. Some new players in the stream. A couple players I haven't seen before that I know in real life. That I'm really looking forward to seeing play here tonight. One player that we wanted to have play that was unavailable to Cobra, our dear friend who we see on stream oftentimes. Cobra is at the final table of the HPT in Reno right now, grinding out for 47K up top.
You know, when you're busy final tabling, what are you going to do, right?
Do?
I mean, that's the best possible excuse to not be on Stone's Live.
Yeah, so good luck to Cobra, grinding it out up there in Reno at the HPT. Hope it brings us back some cash here to California. In seat 1 tonight, we have Dr. Kelly, everyone's favorite. She's sitting about 1,300 tonight. Player that I don't know or I haven't seen yet before on the stream, Bo. And I'm probably lying with that. Bo's probably been on every time. And
Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, you don't know Bo? Everybody knows Bo.
Well, people go by different names. I don't know. Bo's got just under 2K in front of him. Mike, I believe we have had a Mike on the stream before. Mike's sitting on about 17 and change. Sasha is in seat 4 with about 1,500 now.
Who you have definitely seen on the stream a lot.
Sasha's got barrel. Sasha's got gears. Love watching Sasha play. When I first walked in the room, we had actually Zach from SAC, one of Veronica's favorites, in seat 4 there. But he got up because there is a pretty gnarly PLO game going on right now.
I heard rumors through the room about that. Yeah.
He jumped up and was like, all right, guys, I'd love to be on the stream, but I can't help myself right now. So Zach got up. He's balancing PLO. So we got Sasha in seat 4, sitting on about 1,500. James in seat 5, sitting on just under 1,200. Monty in seat 6, nice cap, Monty, love it, I love it. He's got about 600 in front of him. Aaron, he's becoming a regular here on the stream.
I was gonna say, I haven't seen stream without him in a while. Like, he's going to town on it.
He's got the addiction. He's got the hook. I love it. Aaron's got about 800 in front of him, and player after my own heart, Billy in seat 8. For those of you who might follow him on Twitter or on Twitch, Babies Don't Talk is his handle. Jerry, Gerald, Billy, whatever you want to call him, he's one of the best, and we love it. He's sitting on about $1,000, and Jake in seat 9, sitting about $600. Jake's another player that has got some gears. Billy used to be a tournament director at the 101 Casino. Now he's just kind of grinding for a living and traveling around, having a lot of fun, living life. Jake on his left might give him some problems tonight. Jake's got some moves.
Yeah.
Jake's got some gears. I'm kind of really looking forward to seeing how that dynamic works out with a really talented player like Billy, with another talented player who's got some creative ambition in him, like Jake sitting immediately to his left. And of course Sasha, you know, anytime he's in the game, you just, I don't know, like Veronica likes to talk about how he's like, oh, it's like typical tag player, but now that we've seen him on the stream, we've seen that.
Oh, no, he moves.
No,
he's
got gears.
Ducks, dodges, dips, dives, all of the above.
Team Billy Cats, seat 8, and we love it. If there's one of the good guys in poker that you really want to follow, really want to watch him stream some poker, it's Billy there in seat 8, one of the best. Babies Don't Talk.
Fantastic. Oh, we got Angry Polak already in the chat trolling us. Fantastic.
Poker Miles, Rick and Barstow,
T. Burke, what's going on?
Vocal Terror, Grooves. Nice.
I saw that, I see JFK Stones has already put in a command for one of the bots that says mute Jake. So that's pretty strong. It's pretty strong. The trolling is strongest amongst our peers.
Yeah, you can't needle your friends. Like, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? I mean,
I'm saying that's when you really know you have problems. When your friends aren't talking to you, that's when they're not your friends. As long as your friends are still like giving you a hard time and calling you like a worthless piece of crap.
Exactly.
That's how you know they care.
He likes me. He really likes me.
He cares for me enough to insult me and let me know like how terrible I really am. GTO Rakeback.
Rick and Barstow, what's going on, buddy?
GTO Rakeback. I gotta wonder, is that our dear friend 678 or friend is 678?
You know what's funny? I caught speaking of Rick and Barstow and actually Waprai, I caught they were doing like a random rerun of one of the Live at the Bikes, and Rick and Barstow was playing, and then Waprai like hopped on the stream for a minute, and I was just like, I know these crazy guys.
There's our look at the chip stacks. Then we're about ready to get some graphics up.
678 in the house.
There it is. GTORakeback.com.
I like how he's like, I get no respect under this account, but 678, everybody loves me. We're cool. Be cool.
Skeeter 853. Rooting for Team Billy Cats, and we love it.
Oh, we got the Giants game on right here too, so we can all root that together.
Got the Giants game, got Monday Night Football. They're gonna be rack attacks or splash pots for touchdowns.
Today was a good day.
Speaking of touchdowns, I think it's Carolina, so I think the house will be giving away more money. All right, we got cards in the air.
Hey, look, we're playing some poker. Sweet.
5-5, no limit hold'em. Game's already playing fairly deep for a 5-5. Mike is going to open up, it looks like a 35, under the gun +3 with a Queen Jack of Diamonds. I'm sorry, make that 40.
Hey, Ron's checking out.
And this will probably get through, so.
Yep. Oh, Jake's going to look him up.
I think Jake put in a $15 straddle here.
Oh, so you see, he's just defending the straddle. I'll take it.
So I think he's playing 5-5-15 right now. Wonderful.
Oh, here we go. 3-9-7 here, rainbow on the flop. Jake connects with a 7.
Mike's got 2 overs and a backdoor flush draw. And Jake's going to lead out into him.
$60 from Jake right off the bat. And
Jake's
just staring him down. I love it. He just fires and stares.
Mike's going to make the call.
Deuce on the turn. No help to Mike.
And Jake's going to lead out again. The 9-7-3 should miss Mike's opening range most of the time. Jake's got to feel pretty good about this board right now. I'd almost be more inclined to check call bluffs here, bluff catch against Mike. I think leading here, it's just going to do just that. Going to chase Mike off.
Yeah.
As it is, Jake's got the best hand and takes on the pot. We're never going to complain about that.
Absolutely. I'll take it.
I am Horde Crusher. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
See, everybody loves split screen. Angry Pollock wants to marry it. Then, she wants to marry lots of things.
Yeah. Split screen, box wine.
Yeah. Oh, she would totally marry box wine. She'd get divorced from box wine and then remarry more box wine. Like, just every time.
And so when the stream, it's getting pretty popular. We're getting a lot of fans there, a lot of regulars in chat. I was in Monterey, California this weekend with my kids, and I'm just chilling out, grabbing a bite of lunch, and I'm wearing my Stones jacket. And a guy comes up to me, he's like, "Hey, you're Jake and blah 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 from the stream." I'm like, yeah, and he's like,
wow.
And he's like, I was a guy I played on the stream a while back, and I don't even remember. There's a hand. I don't know, was it you and me commentating, or was it Veronica and I?
If it was a good show, it was probably me and you.
Probably me.
Yeah.
Where we had one of Veronica's favorite, the Honey Badger, and he 5-bet. He didn't have 5-bet shove, but he 5-bet King Jack and got a player off of Ace King pre-flop.
Oh wow!
He 5-bet King Jack, and the guy can be like, "That was me. I was the guy that had the Ace King. I flatted, and then he re-raised me, and I kind of let it go." But he obviously can say like, "Okay, obviously not over the hand." But like, I wouldn't be either. But
look, so you drove 3 hours and you got a celebrity sighting. Look at you, ballin'.
Big time, right?
Ballin'. No, I love it. And the Stones jacket, you can see him repping it right there in seat 9. It's super comfortable. You always rep it. We all always rep it. And it's funny because I'll see it when I'm out, at the World Series. And I'm like, hey, a fellow Stones guy. Right on.
So we got Monty here, open up to 20 with the Ace Jack of clubs. And Team Billy Cats, out of the small blind, is putting a 3-bet to 65 with the Queen Deuce off. He 3-bets the Queen Deuce, and we love it.
And it's good. And so this is why you were saying that we gotta watch Bill. I'm in.
We don't semi-bluff. We just dry bluff. Like,
Yeah.
screw it.
No.
He never has it here, does he?
No, I'm not
Never.
actually. No, I'm not actually going for a draw. Like I'm just going for. It makes me feel better about it when I absolutely have no redraw.
3-betting the Queen Dewey out of position. He's got the sickness.
Dude, look at all these bot commands. Is poker rigged? Poker's not rigged. It just feels that way when you lose. Although after that straight flush hand with the last like 1 week ago today.
Oh my goodness.
With Mike Postle.
I'm still like recovering from that hand.
That was epic. I mean, we were all recovering from that hand. Everybody on the stream, in the chat, everybody.
Everyone talked about that for such a long time. And after the stream, we were all just like, what a sick cooler that was.
You know, I went to show some of my friends and you know who deal here and play here, and they're like, first thing they're like, oh no, I like my Postle. He's gonna get crushed, huh? And I'm like, just watch. Lips sealed. Just watch.
We got Bo here under the gun, opening up to 25 with the ace-10. Jake, he's gonna call out of the small blind with a 9-10 off.
Ooh.
5, 6, 8, 2 diamonds. Now that's a board, once again, that should miss most of Bo's under the gun opening range. He's gonna check back here. If you were to see by there, he's only repping overpairs. 7 comes off, making Jake the nut.
Bingo bango. Veronica was waiting for it. I had to say it. Now,
Check.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of action he can get from Bo on this. He basically can only check and hope that Bo's going to take a stab at it.
The problem is with Bo raising under the gun and checking back 2 streets, Bo's going to have a lot of ace-x type hands in his range, which means that he's going to be content to check back most rivers as well, because like if he's good, he's not going to get any kind of value from worse hands.
Yeah.
Ace high, if ace high is good,
Yeah.
unless you think you can bluff him off a pair of 5s. In which case, the way that hand played, I think if I was in the small blind seat, Jake's seat, I don't think I'm ever folding a pair the way this hand was played. So, I mean, it sucks because Jake knows he's not getting any value there, but I think checking, it's just gonna go check. But I don't know what you do there. I mean, you bomb the pot. He's probably just gonna fold.
There's no way to get value unless you're pretty much just checking to him and hoping he fires something.
On that board with his
his
position.
hand,
Yeah. Poker Pro Eric, one of the best.
Oh, look at Mike here waking up with aces and C3 under the gun.
And we got a $10 straddle right now, and Mike's gonna limp in.
Well, if he's under the gun...
No.
Maybe he did straddle? Maybe that is him straddling?
So Mike put in the straddle, if I'm not mistaken.
So he should get the
to
option.
wake up here with aces.
Yeah. Oh, he's waking up for sure.
Couple limpers. Comes down to Bo's big blind.
Dr. Kelly's super undercover with that.
And now we see Mike put in the straddle, and
man, when you straddle and you wake up with aces or kings, like, oh, sweet Jesus. Especially if you're an aggressive player who takes advantage a lot of the time of the straddle, where you're always raising and pot building on your straddle, because it's so hidden, it's so disguised. You're like, there's no way you have aces in a straddle, Now,
it's going to come back around to Billy here. Billy's in a kind of interesting spot where Billy can almost consider getting in a back raise here if he thinks that Mike's just trying to steal. His hand's a little too soft to do so, and he folds. I don't mind that. Although he's not getting a bad price to set mine either. So Mike, I believe, had put in a raise to 60.
There we go. Oh,
and Aaron flops top 2.
And Mike's got the ace of diamonds too. This is gonna get bad. This is gonna get expensive.
Chips,
large pot. Might as well get the pen ready for this hand because this is gonna get fun.
Mike throws out 75 very casually. Aaron, top 2.
Oh,
if I'm Aaron here, I'm just calling. He does.
And that's what he does. So it pushes this pot to just under 300. Let's see what peels on the turn here. Oh wow, this is so sick. What's happening in this hand right now?
Top set so nut gnarly. Flush draw for Mike. And Aaron just went from first to worst.
Wow. And I mean, it's not like this is going to necessarily blow Aaron off this hand, but he's not necessarily a huge fan of it. I guess he's glad it's not a diamond.
Mike checks. I'd almost prefer a bet there because I don't think I don't think Mike's floating a lot there on the flop. I think any kind of pair flush draw combos are definitely going to call a turn bet as well.
Well, this is going to also cause Ron 2 to almost do another protective diamond bet. You know what I mean? Like, okay, God, I don't want to let him draw to that last diamond, so let me fire out some more. And he sure is. Looks like we're going to be, what, 200 and some change, maybe? 2 1/4, perhaps?
GTO Rickback likes the check.
230.
Now Mike's only losing to flop flushes and the queen jack. I mean, I guess it's possible for Aaron to have the queen jack considering that he did call with king 10.
But at the end of the day, I mean, Mike's not going anywhere, period.
No.
I mean, that's, even if it's behind, he's still got outs.
Do you get the raise in here?
I think that's exactly what he's thinking about. I think, oof, this is rough.
So if you check call here, I think you really kind of have to lead the river, right?
Yeah.
Mike's going to call.
If a total brick card peels off like that, I think that Mike's got to lead this here, and I think, depending on value bet here, I think Ron's got to call this.
Mike's going to check it.
Oh, wow. Wow, he's playing it. Wow, look at this. He's letting Ron lay his own price here. Check this out. 2 1/4. So did Mike do this because he was playing it safe, or did he do this to induce, and now he's going to do the check raise river right here?
Aaron can get value from ace queen with the ace or queen of diamonds. Other than that, he's losing to a lot of hands.
Interesting.
Queens with a queen of diamonds.
I'm interested to see what Mike does here.
We know Mike's not folding.
Mike's not going anywhere. I mean, it's a call to
He's just gonna call.
Okay, all right. Just to make sure he wasn't getting, like out flopped on a flush or something,
Got a lot of aces. A lot of aces is good.
I got a few of those. We'll mark that down. That was interesting the way that hand played out.
So GTO Rakeback likes a check on the turn from Mike. I like leading there. I just feel like a lot of any kind of one pair with a diamond draw isn't going to fold anyway. But and then you're getting a lot of checkbacks here. Let's say Jack 10 with Jack diamonds, King Queen with the Queen of diamonds. I think all those hands are likely to check back the turn as well. And I was kind of worry about losing value. Now as it is, I mean, he got value from the one hand.
Oh, you mean when he checked the turn that the AA Ron was going to check behind?
I mean, when AA Ron had one of the one hands he had actually value bet with, which was 2 pair plus. But I mean, I would be concerned about losing value there. And a lot of hands, I think, where a lot of Aaron's hands are gonna get checked back.
Yeah. It looks like you see AA Ron there. He's going to do a little reload here.
Chips on 11.
I almost didn't recognize Kelly there. She's super undercover with the hat.
She's super grinder mode.
Yeah, look at that.
Chips on
Don't
11.
worry about me. I'm not here. There is no Kelly.
There is. Billy does not have the queen deuce, so he will fold.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. So Sasha puts in the $10 straddle here. Jake makes it 40 to go out of the cutoff, and this should get through.
Yep.
Sasha, to me, looks kind of like with the whole sunglass look, almost kind of looks like a Unabomber kind of thing going.
Yeah.
But like if the Unabomber was just got a little too casual to actually go blow up some buildings.
Yeah.
I was gonna go terrorize people, but man.
I was just gonna go play some cards and just relax for a little bit.
Yeah, and I just decided to do that instead.
But don't bad beat me because I still the explosives are still nearby.
Yeah. So GTO Rakeback says you block your strong hands when you hold ace-ace. I like leading most flushes and aces without diamond, and check calling some weak flushes with ace diamond. But to each their own. I can see both sides of it.
GTO Rakeback, I totally disagree with you. I mean, I would agree with you if you were 6, 7, 8. But I mean, GTO Rakeback, you're just talking out
Yeah,
your ass.
yeah. I think 678 would definitely disagree with you, GTO Rakeback. Definitely.
Oh my gosh, I love all of our Autobot commands. There's so many. I can't keep track of them all.
T-Berg says that he thinks that Mike got the max. I don't know if Mike's folding, if he goes lead. If he leads for two, I think it would probably be roughly about the same, like 230, 250, and leads, 300-400. I think he makes more. I mean, maybe I'm just being results oriented, but I don't know. Monty makes it 20 to go, ace king. Aaron goes right back to work. He calls queen jack. Jake's in the hijack. He called as well. Dr. Kelly.
Dacta.
Overcall some fives. Sasha's being laid about $1 million to 1 here to defend the big blind with king queen.
Yeah, I'm in. Guys, $1 million to 1. Those are actual
We've
odds
seen
here.
Sasha 3-bet this spot before, and look what he's doing.
What he's gonna do.
And there it is.
Sure is. He sure is. And this goes back to what we said. Sasha's got gears, man. Sasha is not afraid to move around, and get some chips in there.
We've seen Sasha do this before.
007, what's going on? This is a 5-5 unlimited hold'em game, as Jake likes to call it.
Now Monty here, who originally got the action start with the ace king.
Monty thinking about doing a 4-bet maybe?
I like the 4-bet here. Now with his stack size here, what has Monty got back? 660? And Sasha made a 140. I like stuffing it here.
You would. Oh,
wow!
He's gonna lay it down. He's giving Sasha all sorts of credit. Jake's throwing pens. That's good times.
V cross poker.
Val, what's going on?
Yeah.
Look at that, and it's enough to get through. It gets all the way through. Look at Sasha. Sasha has no idea right now that he just blew somebody off ace king. No idea. He's just like,
no.
Wow.
So, I mean, against like a really, really, really snug player, I don't really mind folding ace king. Just the simple reason being is that when a lot of players 3-betting ranges are queens plus, ace king fares just so poorly against someone who's only 3-betting queens plus.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, you're
almost hoping for a coin flip, right?
That's the best case.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Against a player like Sasha, I think folding ace king is a little snug.
Because Sasha's capable of making moves exactly like that.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to profile players, but I mean, come on, this is a kid with curly hair wearing glasses. I mean, come on, it's not like it's not his first 3-bet.
I know. That means he spends a lot of time. He's done this before.
Kids, for those of you paying attention here, trying to learn something, do not fold ace king to curly hair kids with glasses.
Yes, we're just trying to teach some life lessons here this evening on Stone's Live Poker.
That said, so when Sasha's got kings and aces there, you paid that man his money.
And if you don't know that reference, you haven't been playing poker enough.
Monty opens up another pot, king queen.
I'm liking our new camera tricks. I'm liking the split screen. I'm liking the the wiping transitions and stuff. I think we're our magical booth guys here said we got some more stuff in the works as well. So always improving. Look at this flop here. Is that top 2 for Monty?
Top 2 for Monty. Mike had made it 40 to go with the 9s. I think Monty had actually put in the straddle under the gun and then just defended. Mike was the original aggressor here. He's on the button. 2 overcards to his 9s. He can get value from straight and flush draws. Other than that, I guess if you don't like turning your hand face up or turning your range face up, c-betting's fine. Other than that, I like checking back here a lot too.
So Monty's gonna raise it up here. $1.25.
I would expect Jackson tends to be 3-betting a button raise most oftentimes, and so then I don't think I'm ever getting better to fold here by c-betting the 9s with the queen 10 on king queen on board.
Yeah, check raising.
I think checking back the 9s is fine here. As it is, he makes a c-bet. Monty now check raises to 125, and this should be the end of this hand.
Yeah, exactly. I really can't see Mike going any farther in this.
And so there's the new discussion. Hey, so if we should be folding ace king to curly haired kids with glasses, should we be folding king 10 versus guys with man buns? You know, that's like the next chapter in the book.
I feel like this is poker versus salon versus like what haircut poker. Like, what are we? How are we doing this?
Profiling. You know,
what about when we get into like the beard? Like, does the beard give you more credit or less credit at the table?
You pay the beard, and you pay the beard off handsomely.
You play the player, and you play the beard as well.
Mike calls. Mike thinks he might be getting check raised by a flush draw or a straight draw here.
Ooh. Oh man, I thought he. Wow.
He almost oopsied.
He almost oopsied right into that.
8 of clubs comes off. Monty thinks that Mike has to have ace king, ace queen here to have called the check raise, or flush draw at worst. I don't expect Monty to slow down. The problem is Monty's stack size. Monty's only got 500 and change back. Just a little more than a pot size bet back. What are you going to bet here? Like,
and see, and this is one of those scenarios where you end up. I mean, if you don't bet your whole stack, you almost end up pot dedicating yourself. Where it's so obvious that you're pot dedicating yourself that it almost looks like it's a stronger move. You know.
After check raising to 125, now Monty leads 160. He's left himself about 330 back, which we expect to get all in on the river.
I feel like he's going to make the call.
Mike's not a believer.
Not a believer at all.
He said, make no mistake, Mike's not trying to run down a 2-outer. Mike thinks that he's good right now.
Yeah, and Mike's thinking maybe Monty's on a flush draw or just firing with air, maybe like a 10-jack or something, or... And, I mean, great turn, great river for Monty. That really, there's 0 scare cards for him, and he's going to jam it here. He's going to give him the full Monty.
Wow, and a snap call by Mike.
Insta-call. Insta-call. So Mike was definitely thinking that Monty had nothing. And, you know, I mean, Monty got absolute max value there on that hand. Good Lord.
Mike wasted no time snap calling.
No, that was so fast. That was super fast call.
He felt that Monty was getting out of line with a flush draw, most likely.
No, he had to put him on a flush draw there. He had to.
V cross poker. I can be your hero, baby. Okay, so I mean, I don't hate hero calling. I never hate hero calling. Sometimes you gotta look further. You know, keep the game in check. You know, keep the honest. That said, I don't like snap calling because like sometimes I like to see how a player reacts once he stuffs it and I haven't folded yet. You know,
yeah.
What's this guy? Does he want to call?
Yeah.
What is his body language telling me? You know, try to maybe if the way if I can't sign the way the hand played out and it doesn't make definitively lean you one way or the other. You know, try to get some sort of live read off the guy.
From his betting pattern there. I mean, for me, relative to his stack size, the bet on the turn told me that he wanted a call. That he was dedicated to this pot. I feel like he wanted to get value, but he knows that stuffing it is not necessarily going to get him that value. Although, I mean, clearly, if Mike thought he was BS and it's just on a flush draw, even if he stuffs it on the turn, that's even more reason for Mike to snap call. So, I mean, I think he still would have called anyway.
So, I mean, I generally like to like kind of wait till try to see if I can get some sort of a feel or vibe or get some sort of live read off the guy. Now that said, who's to say that Mike didn't see something earlier in the hand where where in his mind he realized, okay, this guy's full of it. So there's nothing for me to think about here. If I already saw something to lead me to believe that this guy's full of it on a previous street, what am I him-hawing about? Snap it.
Well, that's one of those things where I
guess.
And the 2 cards that came were complete brick too. You know what I mean? And that's why he's just like, look, this is my read. I'm going with it. Those 2 cards changed nothing. They were both unders. It completed no draws. That's what's going down.
So I believe the straddle is still on here, and Jake has made it 40 to go with the 8-7 of diamonds.
Good old 5-5-10 game.
Uber Zach, what's up?
Sasha loves that button. Sasha with ace king here on the button, coming in for a raise. 160. So there, guys, if you're just joining us, maybe first timers on the stream, the reds are $5 chips, the greens are 25s, and the blues are singles. So
GTO Rig Pack makes a good point here, and that's reverse blockers. You don't want to be blocking your opponent's bluffs. That he's blocking Jack 9, 10, 9, 10, hands like that. Where you're blocking your opponent's bluffs. You can, if he had a hand like Jack 9 or 9, 10 of spades, a big draw that he might be willing to check raise and go all the way with. By holding 9, 9 in your hand, you're blocking some of your opponent's bluffs. You're not blocking nut spades, but you're blocking some of the straight and flush combos by holding 9, 9 in your hand. And once again, we don't want to be blocking our opponent's bluffs when we're heroing.
Yeah.
Ideally, if we're heroing, that's why we want to have a hand like, I don't know, sevens. Something else.
Something else.
Not 9. We don't want to be holding jacks, 9s, or 10s.
Yeah.
And we definitely don't want to be holding any spades.
Looks like we've got some other pretty solid cash games running right now. Definitely come on down. We're doing splash pots for every touchdown going on in the game right now. Always good times.
There's a really good PLO game going on right now. There's a super juicy 5-5 or 2-5. The really good 1-3 right in front of us. Got a lot of money on there. And this game looks good as well.
Yeah, just download the Stones app and slap it on your phone, and you can go ahead and reserve your seat on the way down.
Bo, Queen 9 of clubs. Makes it 20 to go. Plus 3.
Checking out. Bo's good. So let me ask you this. So GTO Rigback makes a joke here about like, oh, those are some nice chip walls, seat, 5 and 6, maybe, limit players, ah ha ha. Let me ask you this. When you look at the way people just manage their chip stacks, that says so much.
A lot.
Like when you have a newer player who's like doing stacks of 10, and I'm just like, oh my god, really?
I mean, like,
you know what I mean?
You're stacking, you're putting chips in stacks of 10. I'm not gonna bluff you because you don't know what's going on.
You don't know. You're not even able to pick up the bluff.
I'm not. Same thing. I find I can spot limit players because they'll stack their chips in stacks of 25 instead of 20.
Okay, yeah, it's little things like that, right?
25 or 30.
You know what I mean?
I don't know why limit players do that. Maybe some limit players in the chat can help us out with that. Why you stack the chips in stacks of 25 or 30? I have no idea.
I feel like, I go by standard rack, right? Like 20s or 40s or just 3 massive towers because I'm drunk and I don't care. But I'm never going like awkward, stacks of 25 or 10s or it's weird.
Sasha makes it 30 to go with the ace jack of clubs. Jake's gonna defend the straddle. So the game's playing 5-5-10 right now.
6, 7, 10 here on the flop. 2 spades. Misses everybody. Jake's got a gut shot straight draw on the bottom. Sasha's got a couple of overs.
Check raise, Jake. Check raise.
Boom. 9 peels off.
Sasha's not falling for it.
Nope.
He knows that's a better board for Jake than it is for him.
Yeah, Sasha's got a couple overs now, along with a gut shot straight draw as well.
I like the lead here by Jake, and this should be the end of the hand. Now Sasha got 2 overs and a gut shot.
And he doesn't care. He's gone.
I really feel that hand played out pretty ABC though. That's a much better board for Jake's range of defending a blind or a straddle in this case
for Sasha's raise.
Than it is for Sasha's opening range. And Sasha's gonna know that. That's why we saw the check back. Jake knows it's why we saw the lead on the turn. And once again, full circle, Sasha knows it's why we saw the fold as well.
So taking a look at chip stacks there, it looks like there's just over 10K on the table, 11, 12K, something like that. So solid little 5-5 game, or 5-5-10 game, I guess I should say. So guys, don't forget to click that heart, which I have been corrected on multiple times, which I think is now above the stream instead of to the lower left.
They've relocated the heart.
Okay guys, whatever you're doing, just find the damn heart on your screen and click it. Good talk. See you out there.
Kelly, don't you throw away the 10 is. God damn it. Kelly. Kelly loves playing with my emotions.
Yeah.
God.
TX Poker says that. What about those fish who stack their chips in all the crazy designs? Funny thing is, I watched a guy do that and stack his chips in this crazy flower pattern for like an hour, and then he gets involved in a big hand. Somebody asks him for a count, and he's like, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just like, come on. Come on, man.
Sasha makes it 25 to go with 6s. Bo, he's going to defend the King Jack. Ace Jack Dewey.
Deuce.
Bo flops the best of it, middle pair.
Plus, he's got running hearts just in case things want to get crafty.
Sasha's going to put in the C bet. If he ever gets Bo to fold 7s plus, it's a good bet. Bo check calls. 8 comes off. Sasha's going to check back. Another ace comes off.
So Bo's got to be feeling pretty good about his position in this hand right now. Pot's at 100. Bo is going to fire out here. What is that, 25? 30? Something? 40 bucks. Now, is Bo trying to essentially get value here from like a jack no kicker?
Bo's trying to get hero called if he thinks. Here's the thing about Bo. If I'm Bo here, I like going with much more polarized like sizing here, where it might look like a little bit more like a busted flush draw,
like a bluff. Like I'm trying to pick it up.
Where you might get hero called by 9s, 10s.
Whereas betting 40 into 100 seems like more of a value bet, and betting like 80 into 100 seems more like please don't call.
I think you have to leave there if you're Bo. Everything's like 9s, 10s, all those hands are all checking back because you're not getting value from any kind of worse hands.
No, I think the majority of players are checking back. So if you think you're the best of it, you want any sort of value there, I'm okay.
I'd be more inclined to go a little bit larger there.
Yeah.
But then again, I like to create problems in the felt.
I like to get crafty.
Yeah.
He's crafty.
Please fold bigger bread box. Welcome.
Smiles make sounds. What's going on? Welcome.
Everyone rooting for Team Billy Cats.
It's true. We got a couple Billy Cats fans going on,
and we love it.
Absolutely.
Sasha making 20 to go. Hey, Aaron's the call, the 4-3 hearts. She comes along with 5s. King Queen Duck.
Sasha with the mystery hand. Oh, looks like Sasha's gonna fire out a quarter here. And not really anything going on for A-Rod out there. He's gone. And Jake's gone as well. Gets through.
So please fold. I saw a Twitter thread somewhere along the lines where you had announced your retirement from poker. Is there some sort of line, or like, where can I get in on like betting against that? Like, if you actually retiring from poker,
like all poker, does like a little home game count?
He said he was following the Fedora train.
Oh, I was super stoked. I played. My buddy had a little home game the other day, a little outdoor home game. You know, it's just 25 cent, 50 cents, super small. But those are the games that I know that get like hefty quick. So I bought him for 20. Downstacked his hand, and I'm like, okay, well, give me another 20. Cast out 318. In for 40, cast out 318. I will take it all day.
That's what a disaster.
It was so awesome. Oh, it was great. I was wearing my Stones jacket, and they're like, oh, the pro over there. I'm like, come on, man. It's a comfortable jacket. What do you want from me? Oh, Kelly's finally waking up with a hand here.
Dr. Kelly. About to get surgical.
She's like, I got some aces. I'm ready.
So Kelly's got some white chips in play, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I see there.
So the white chips are hundreds, guys.
Red chips are $5 denomination chips. Greens are 25. The white chips are hundreds. And Kelly puts them to work.
She puts in a 3-bet on top of Bill's 40 here. She makes it looks like 100 and maybe 140?
135, 140? Somewhere in that window?
140. She makes it an even 100 on top. So Mike's getting out of there with his 5s. Over to Monty.
And Billy's got position here, but I wouldn't mind a fold.
Yeah, And we haven't seen anything from Kelly, so there's no reason to think that this is the hand she decides to get super crafty on with like 7 deuce. You know what I mean?
This is when we talk about players 3-betting ranges. You know, a player who has not been playing a lot of hands, 3-betting out of the blinds. They're oftentimes going to be queens plus, at least jacks plus, and not queens plus there. And the king jack just fares so. You're basically you're playing for clubs and straights, and that's it. And it's so hard to make those kind of hands. Please fold seat 6's hat. Looks like it belongs in seat 8's head. Ah, you're the worst.
I love it. I love our chat. Our chat peeps are awesome.
Might as well. Something wanted
Baller Bill.
Jake with the 7-4 spades. Get it going.
From the cutoff says coming in for a raise. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Make it 30 to go.
So the $10 straddle still is in effect. Jake made it 40.
45.
45. So it's a $15 straddle. No! What the hell? 5, 5, 15. Sasha's gonna flatten the king 8 off. Sasha has the sickness.
No fear. No fear, Sasha. Ace Jack 6 here on the flop. Misses everybody.
Sasha might check raise.
Yeah, I mean, that's even sicker. Sasha the king high.
It's a pretty strong bet by Jake.
And Sasha and Jake have already been involved in a few pots together today.
Gets through. C-bet, take it down.
It's always funny when we have all these guys watching the games on the delay, because then you hear 20 minutes later, you hear everybody scream for the big play, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember when that happened. Yeah, I feel so honored now. I have a crown and a sword. Ooh.
Yeah,
magical.
right? Like super special. How am I not crowned?
I don't know. I linked it up with my Amazon Prime account. That's why. Because now it's like
Really?
Twitch Prime or whatever.
You can do that.
Yeah, and I don't even know what it like. I don't even know why. I don't know what perks I get, but I just did it. I was like, oh yeah, I have those two things. Let's put those two things together for better things.
Twitch Prime?
I guess. I don't know. Sure, you guys figure it out.
Sounds like
All
witchcraft.
right, it's super witchcraft with a sprinkle of voodoo. Okay, so Monty here with ace 10 suited, making it 20 to go. Jake with 5 is going to make the call. And we're going heads up to the flop. Queen, Jack, Queen gives gives Monty a little fun straight draw to Broadway here.
I would have liked to see that there by Monty. Not that you're ever getting
Jake will handle
worse to call, but you can get better to fold. Namely, you can get any pair to fold. You're in good shape. He's going to check call, draw into his inside straight and backdoor hearts. Now he binks the best hand. 10 comes off on the turn.
There you go. Please Fold lets you know all about it there. It includes free games and in-game content and free channel subscription and all this other stuff.
See, these things that I should know that I don't know.
The world. Do you have an Amazon Prime account?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I love the free 2-day shipping, dude. I get down on that all the time. All right, so Bink on the river here. Monty's going to take this pot. Eldar 8, what's going on?
Eldar. The man, the myth, the legend, the myth. I emphasize the myth because, you know what? He says he's going to come up here and play and hammer out these games and own some souls and stuff, but I don't know. I think Eldar might be the tease.
Yes, no? Okay, no. Hey, Run It Up Legion, you just go to, just Google Twitch Prime, and then it has you log into your Amazon account, it links the two up.
So here, Eldar's is the next 10 and a quarter, he's in.
Sweet.
So what do we got? If Kelly and Sasha were in a deep pot and you were in seat 2, would you add some levels to the game by rubbing Sasha's legs with your...
So many levels. So many levels.
Levels on levels. It would get weird.
Weirder.
Uber Zach's gonna come all the way from Kentucky to come hammer out this game. I love it.
We do get some solid travelers to come hang out
Absolutely.
and play the stream for sure.
So James in seat 5 has made it 70 to go with 6s. Kelly's in a call-in position with ace-king.
Master C, what's going on, buddy? Welcome. All right, going down to the flop. Queen, queen, deuce. Queen's on every flop here. Mrs. Kelly. James with the best of it right now.
Now James hasn't played a lot of hands. Now that Kelly has gotten really out of line either. But if I'm Kelly, I got a hard time finding in myself that James doesn't have a pair here. She's gonna make the call.
Uber Zach, no hotel here, but there's plenty of hotels right off the Highway 80 right here.
4 comes off.
Then a mile or two.
Kelly checks back. 5 comes off, and James has the best of it.
So Pot's sitting at just over $400 here and checks it down. James is like, and you can tell actually from James' reaction that he wasn't really a huge fan of his 6s. I think Kelly had the opportunity to possibly take that away and pretend like she, had a bigger pair and was just messing around with him.
Absolutely.
I think there was some opportunity there for sure.
I don't think if you're James, or if you're Kelly, you're ever expecting James to be folding aces or kings on that board, but you're blocking aces and kings with your own hand. I think if once he checks the turn, I think if you go bet there, you take down the pot.
Yeah.
Frequently enough where I think it's worth it. Not every time, but often enough where I think if you go bet there, I think you're going to win more often than you're going to lose. But what do I know? I just like causing problems.
So what do I know? I just like to shoot barrels.
Uber Zach, there's only 155 now. That's on the live stream, but we do have a couple 2-5s in the rest of the room, including one that's it's getting pretty deep pretty quick.
Oh yeah. These 2-5, we've talked about this before. I mean, generally speaking, as a whole, all of the games at Stones play much larger than they actually are, which is really great, actually. I mean, all these 1-2, 1-3 games, though especially the 1-3 games, a lot of our 1-3 games end up playing closer to 2-5 games as the day and the night progresses on.
Life's good.
Life is good. All right, coming around here, AA Ron wakes up with Ace Jack. He's raising up to 35. And looks like he's going to get a couple of people to tag along with him here. Shaq, what's going on, buddy? Welcome. All right, Jack Deuce Deuce here. So the original raiser, AA Ron, spikes top. Kelly also picks up the Jack as well.
Hard on the turn.
Yeah, hard on the turn.
Come on.
We're so sick. Hard on the turn for action hard.
I don't see how Bo gets to the turn, but we know Kelly's not folding.
No, not at all.
And this will be the end of Bo. He can never overcall here.
Oh,
Kelly's gonna raise.
Popping it with the white here. It looks like, and this is her typical move. The only other time we saw her raise, she had aces and she made it 100 on top. She just likes saying, whatever you bet, I'm gonna add on a white chip. So she's stacking here, another 100 on top for AA Ron. And
if I'm Aaron here, I'm very comfortable with my hand.
Yeah, I'm not.
In a non-3 bet pot, I can never put her on Queen's Plus.
And
it's
I'm not
hard for her
putting
to have
on a deuce. Yeah, I'm not putting on a deuce either. I mean, I agree with you.
The question is here, how do you get the most value from your hand? If she's got a flush draw, she might not be folding. Can you re-raise here? I mean, if she thinks she's gonna call you with a jack, please don't fold, Aaron.
Oh, he's doing
Jesus.
it. He's doing it. Tylenol, seat 2. Tylenol. And I think with defense to AA Ron here, I think that Kelly's overall table presence so far has been pretty snug to where I'm not gonna sell this to you. I get it, dude. She doesn't have a deuce and she doesn't have Queen's Plus. I get it. End of story. I get it. I can speak Jake, okay?
She has flush draws and other Jack X hands. She also might have some like 8-7s bluffs. She might have some weird bluff hands there. I see players take like 6s, 7s, 8s and turn them into a bluff in that spot to get players off better. And also there's a high probability that it missed the board and they're gonna bet for protection in that spot. Dr. Kelly getting surgical here.
She is, and she is a doctor.
Kelly was in position, Master C. I mean, I'm trying to like play huge pots, with one pair, but on Jack Deuce Deuce with Ace Jack and a non-3 bet pot, I really feel like I'm mostly nutted there.
Yeah. You're like
mostly nutted.
You're like me and this lovely stack of chips in front of me aren't really going anywhere.
I almost would consider, putting in a re-raise there. If I'm thinking that if she's raising me the flush draw, that she's not going to fold. I can get value from flush draws, And she might not be willing to fold the jack though too. I mean, you can flat maybe.
Oh, this is sorry. We got to get on this spot.
Check
Check
raise,
this out. Ace
turns.
King 6, 2 spades. James with top 2. Bo here with top pair and possibly running club potential.
I think call check raise non-spade turns. I don't know. You can do a lot of things there. I can do so much things with ace jack there. So much.
So Bo fires out 55 here into James's top 2.
Sorry, my brain's still broken.
And James, yeah, that's okay. You take a moment, dude.
Sit next to what plays out.
You do you. You do you. All right, so James over here looks like he's stacking out some green. He was coming in for, it looked like a hefty raise. Might have been a bit of a death raise over here. Oh, 175 here. Very large raise. And Bo wastes no time. He's going to make the call.
Kelly walks over to player on the rails and says, like, no, him. I'm going to take his money. Right there, that person.
Now look at this. So a 5 peels off on the turn, does complete a possible spade draw. That slows down the action a little bit for sure. Jack on the river is going to give James the check mark. That spade really slowed down that action on the turn. Otherwise, that was about to get pretty juicy.
Value bet. There we go. There we go. 420 in the pot. Oh, I'm sorry. Bo value bet the ace queen.
And look at this. And he bet 100. And it looks like James is coming in for a raise again. He's really not buying the fact he has Bo having a flush is not even on James's radar. He's like, dude, you don't have it. I don't care.
And James is really free rolling this spot. He can get called by worse, a lot of worse hands. If he gets if Bo ever just calls, he should win almost every time. If Bo decides to get in the re-raise here, he can fold confidently knowing that Bo never has any lead 3-bet bluffs. And he can fold the flushes. All the worst 2-pair hands are just calling. You're losing to some sets, but I don't know. It's harder. I think it's harder for Bo to have a lot of having in a set the way this hand is played. I like the raise by James. If I'm Bo, you're not beating anything. You lose ace king, you lose ace jack.
Yeah,
I don't think he's never raising ace 10.
You're right. And that's the problem there. In Bo's spot with that board, the way the hand played out, you aren't beating anything.
Yeah, you lose king
really
jack.
Can't. I mean, you're not beating anything. You know. Yeah.
It's all over. It's over.
That turned into a sizable little pot.
I'm recovering. All right. Like
Where's service? I called for Tylenol.
Hey, yeah.
I called for some Advil PM to knock out Jake. That's the good luck. That's my favorite part of that. What, Bry in the house? So many yellow submarines. What, Bry? Yeah, I think the first time I met Waprai, man, it was like, I'm going up an escalator, I'm at the World Series playing, and I'm over at Planet Hollywood playing an event, and he's coming down, and he's just like, hey, Train, what's up, man? It's Waprai. What's going on?
Just let your hands slowly graze.
Yeah, it was good.
Another.
Yeah, it was good. It was basically right out of it. Yep, you got it. Were you there?
Might have been.
Stalker. All right, going to the flop here. Ace 9-5, super rainbow. Jake connects with his 5.
Bo's gonna take a stab at this with the inside straight draw. Please fold. Please stop antagonizing me. Oh yeah.
And Jake's gonna get it through. Oh, I'm sorry, Bo's gonna get it through. Kidding.
8 high, take it down.
So you can see these stack sizes definitely growing here with the rebuys.
Hey ya. I'm curious what our friend Cobra's doing. I think he started the final table there, HPT. I want to say he was like 3rd in chips.
I will do a little research here, guys. So it was HPT, right?
HPT Reno.
Because that's how we do it here. We care about our lovely Stones regulars.
Our grinders.
And yeah, and we want them,
He was,
especially.
and he was wearing a Stones gear too. I saw him.
And we want them to bring the money back to California.
That's right.
Stimulate the poker economy here, guys.
I love the great out of town turnout we got for the Stones main.
So many players here from out of town. It was awesome.
But I really love that it was a local Hugh that took it down. They played it out. Hugh and Ducky.
So Cobra got third for about 20K.
Good job, Cobra.
Yeah, nicely done, my friend. Yeah, I heard nothing but flying colors and awesome remarks from all the people who came up from out of town. Were just like, dude, I don't get a card room like of this quality unless like pretty much I'm in Vegas. You know what I mean? Like, and so it's really nice to come here and just relax.
And even then, yeah.
And just top notch. I mean, all the dealers, they get up. I think even Moneymaker brought this up with you. When all the dealers get up, hey, do you guys need anything? You need service? I mean, it's good times.
678 in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome for the first time.
Best way to make that happen, Uber Zach. Hit up JFK Stones TD. Can we get that up in the chat here?
Yeah, we will, and that'll give you that'll be our concierge line. It's JFK's personal number, so make sure you call him at like 2 or 3 a.m. when you're hammered drunk. Those are his favorite. So make sure you give him a call. There
it is, Uber Zach Nightbot throwing you out some information right there. Hit him up, get in the game. First time caller, long time listener. All right, we got a flop.
Look at that flop, Jake. The nuts with Jake and the second nut for James.
Second nut, and both players are drawn to the inside royal, and they're never gonna get there.
Oh man, well no, James can hit the 9 of diamonds though, and peel off a straight flush.
Oh, that's so gross.
It's so disgusting. If 2 straight flushes happen, like it's our fault. It's our fault, guys.
9 of diamonds one time.
You know what? And so guys, okay, I apologize. So if you look at the graphics next to James, it actually shows 0% because somebody mucked the 9 of diamonds. Because we calculate true outs, and if somebody was dealt that card, we know it's not coming. So unfortunately, there's no drama there. This is just how much does James pay Jake is really how this is going down.
Both players don't want to see another diamond come off because both players are afraid it's going to kill their action. James now leads with the worst of it on the turn. Now you're Jake here. Do you get the raise in now? Thinking after your opponent's fired 2 streets. He's got to have a real hand here. The problem is, once again, his stack size is only 640 back. He's raising over half his stack.
He's making it obvious that he's already in. He's basically, it's the same thing as almost essentially saying, oh, he's not going anywhere.
Now, as it is, unfortunately for Jake, James has one of the only hands that's can and will pay him off here.
Yeah, obviously river's irrelevant. Like you said, all in. We know.
All of it.
And yeah, he's not going anywhere. And he flips. And he's like, oh god, the worst.
Nut over second nut.
See, Vocal Terror. I know we thought it would be a Mike like 1 out or 2. Man, everybody wants to be like Mike, but we knew that 9 of diamonds was no longer in play. Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, I would have damn near jumped in Jake's lap like I did last week when it happened. And then Jake would leave me. So like that would happen all the time.
I would just die, yeah. I think it was Mike. I think it was possible to put in that, he was like, look at your face at the end of that clip. I think it was Abraham that edited the clip down. He's like, look at your face at the end of it. I'm just like,
dude, your face is literally like,
I'm dying.
Is this real life? Like completely speechless. I think Justin hit me up afterwards and he's just like, Jake, I've never seen Jake speechless like that. Like it just, what do you do? What do I say?
Oh, the air got sucked out of me.
What's going on?
It wasn't real. 7-17-6 Freedom Fighter. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
God, what a perfect setup hand for Jake, man. When you get nut to second nut, I mean, it's funny because I've talked about that with other players and we're just like, oh, I want aces, or oh, I want this, and I'm like, I don't care what I have, just give me nut to second nut. That's it. You know what I mean?
Just give the winner.
Like, it's it. I don't really care other than that.
Please fold. We got a game.
Sasha standing up, stretching, waiting for his next 3-bet. Dr. Kelly, ace-6 of diamonds. She's tagging along.
So we got some graphical issues going on here, guys. Bear with us for a minute.
Ooh, all right. So I did see some. If the original graphics were right, we had 8-3, pocket threes, ace 9, and like ace 6. So if that's the case here, we definitely got a piece of that.
So Kelly and Bo both have aces here. Betting a call. Jack comes off on the turn. Check, check, and now we have top 2 for Bo. I'm sorry, not top 2, but 2 pair for Bo. Kelly is going to put out a little blocker bet.
And Bo's not going. Oh, Bo instantly grabs for green chips. You guys see that? Like, no hesitation. We're going for green. It's raising time.
Plays back at Kelly.
It's a California raisin time. You can now buy chat bits and cheer on your favorite player. Or your favorite commentator, right? Yeah.
Kelly says, prove it.
Kelly throws out the white chip.
Makes Bo show.
And he's going to prove it.
Yeah. But you know what? After that ace jack 10 hand, Kelly's free rolling life anyway.
Yeah,
so,
just free rolling it. She's good.
Life's good.
God, I love our chat. Man, our chat's good people.
So Sasha's gonna 3-bet and run. He's gonna pick up. And he's moved over into a pretty good game.
Yeah, we got a seat open, and we got a new player coming over there. A player that I believe we are familiar with. We should see some action, yeah? Good old action player.
Should be a good game.
He's talking about 5 lucky chips as opposed to those unlucky chips. Don't give me those voodoo curse chips.
Don't ever fall for this. So don't let the graphics fool you. James did not just shove ace 3. We got an open here to 20, it looked like, from James with the ace 3. Aaron's going to call the queen 9 suited. Kelly is going to take the ace rag on the button. She likes her position. She makes a call as well. Mike's going to defend the 6 tray.
8-10-4 rainbow.
And JFK Stones is correct. The player we do coming in C4 is world famous.
Nice. And we got Aaron here with a gut shot straight draw and possible running spade potential as well. And he's gone.
And that'll do the hand. I think infamous would be a much more accurate description here. Vocal Terror is waiting for the. I feel he's got to be waiting for the Veronica and Val show.
Oh yeah.
Favorite commentators? My favorite commentators.
Yeah. Well, I mean, only because we can't vote for ourselves, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course. Classic. Norman Chad.
Whee! It was a series. I think it was when I saw Lon McCarran walking around Norman Chad with a ball gag in his mouth. Like
that, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, on a
I'm not
leash.
surprised.
It was like we're just like through the halls of the Rio. It was
pretty standard.
Yeah.
I feel like that wasn't even even a lost prop bet. That was just like
That's how they roll.
It was a typical Saturday.
Yeah. Back to poker.
It's kind of poker related.
Jack 9-7 rainbow. Monty hits his jack. Bill's open-ended. Backdoor clubs. Billy gives you a two-handed check. Queen comes off on the turn. Billy definitely can't draw to a straight now. It does make James open-ended though. And Aaron with 2 pair with the queen 9 flicks out a quarter. James is going to draw to a straight. 6 comes off. It's not going to do it for James. Aaron's going to value bet his 2 pair and get no love.
Yeah, guys, make sure you subscribe if you, especially if you're a first-time viewer and you see us talking about the VAF, that's Veronica and Friends game, otherwise known as Veronica and Prisoners, Veronica Choose on Souls, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day,
Wine Wednesday gone wild.
Yeah, Wine Wednesday gone very wild. Barreling wine, barreling chips. It is an absolute shit show in the best possible way. I implore you to subscribe and definitely not miss one of those episodes.
I love Vocal Terror. I want Cobra in the booth and him to say, I'm pretty sure you jam here, like every hand. I pushed for Cobra to get Cobra in the booth.
Cobra's great, man.
And I told him to just do that exact thing. He'll know, like, I can't talk about like these things and that things, and like, I'm like, dude, it's like, it's a free opportunity to just like totally mislead people on how you actually play. Just like, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's a 3-bet. That's a 4-bet. Like,
yeah.
You have to be 5-betting your 8 gappers. Like, you have to. Just
do it.
Run amok.
You do it. You're never gonna win the pot unless you blow them off their hand.
Yeah.
So just do it.
Like folding so 2006. You just don't do that anymore.
How could you ever fold?
Yeah. Jake makes it 40 to go. The old Jack Niner. Scoop it. You got a 5-bet 8 gap.
I'm waiting for a mystery man to sit down. Where?
It's coming.
So infamous.
Be patient.
Yeah.
So in the background there, you can see Zach from SAC grinding out the PLO game. Hats off to Cobra. 3rd place, HPT, 20K.
You know, just another day at the office for Cobra.
We're never going to complain about five-figure paydays.
Never.
In the greater Northern California area.
I really love that our bot automatically says, anytime somebody says wine or mom juice, it says wine. It's not just for breakfast anymore.
It's not.
It's not. It's the adulting breakfast.
So James makes it 25 to go with the 7-4 off. Aaron's going to call out of the blind with the suited ace. I like 3-betting there a lot too.
3-6-4 here. Look at this. So we got a pair and a straight draw for James, and Aaron's open-ended.
And he's going to flick out 20, try to lay his own price to draw. Raise him. Raise him, James.
Do it. Do it. Oh, he can hear us.
Yes.
He can hear us.
Pair and a gut shot.
Raise to 75. It's good enough. Good enough for government work.
Takes the betting lead. Aaron's going to make the call. And the way James is playing this hand, Aaron's going to be check folding most turns. Where's our turn card? Whoa.
Turn card's a mystery.
You may never know.
I think we're still going to see. Oh, I was going to say still.
This is interesting. So we go lead, call the raise, and then lead the turn again.
And we don't even know what the turn is, which are half my favorite parts.
My brain's broke.
Oh, there we go. We don't know. Well, good bet, Aaron.
Tell me the turn was a deuce.
Tell me, please.
Just lie to me. Lie to me. The turn was a deuce. That's why that made sense.
When in doubt, just lie to me.
Yes,
just lie to me.
Please. Interesting. So, I mean, not knowing what the turn card is, that's a really interesting line by Aaron.
Yeah.
The kind of like little pro bet, little lead to say kind of where I'm at. He gets raised, he makes a call, and then
fires
and
again.
then lead again. It's like I see that a lot online, lower stakes online play.
Yeah.
And
it's almost confusing too. If you're the guy who raised, you're like, really? I just raised you, and now you're gonna fire into me again. Like, am I the sucker here? Am I the one who's just like, should I raise you again?
What is this is?
Yeah. What is this is? I don't want to be there.
I think I'm just gonna take the raise jam line if I'm in position there. Just Because when you say like you just stuff, I think it's a jam there. I think you just jam.
What are you, Cobra? Cobra Kai, jam, all day, every day.
Just make him call off. He can never call off. He never has it, except for when he has it.
Oh my God, he had it. He had it. It hurt so bad. There's so much blood. I lost all my chips.
So we got some graphics lag here. Still showing the hands from the previous hand. Yeah. Got some players in the outer tables talking their way through hands. Somewhat entertaining. Suited aces, we do have a player coming in here to seat 4. Infamous player, legendary.
Legend, wait for it, Dairy.
So we're still fighting some graphics lag here. Bear with us, kids.
So now we're gonna play a little game called Guess Their Hands.
So James is gonna make it 20 to go out of middle position. Billy in the small blind isn't having it.
Jake's coming along.
Jake defends. Ace 8-5.
Jake's got the stare down. Jake's gonna look over there, stare him down, and fire. Looks like a quarter.
Wow.
And he's gonna insta call.
So he goes check, check, flop. Jake leads a turn.
Oh, and then 75 on the river.
Now leaves river here. We're having some graphics issues here. There's our player in seat 4.
And that's a call. That's a call. Call. Was that Queen?
Queens?
Queens and Ace Jack.
Ace Jack.
Ooh, two pairs.
So I think our graphics should be coming back around this hand.
Jake's gonna steal that one there.
We should be okay. Jake's good. And our player in seat 4 is coming in with a lot of white chips.
Oh, really? Just don't say anything you wouldn't want anybody to hear. Oh, God. Here comes all the incriminating evidence right now.
So a GTO solution that took me 2 days to solve in a server for a button versus big blind 3x open with 5% rake says 18% 3-bet.
Damn! Damn!
I am not 3-betting enough from the blind. Vocal tears. I know the guy. I believe that's Mike.
Are those like stacks of white chips?
That's a lot of white chips.
I was just checking.
White chips matter.
Just checking. They sure do.
You? Wanna take all your money? You talking to me? You talking to me?
Oh man.
Those are still 150.
That's Max Buy-In Mike.
Hell of a nickname. Good old Max Buy-In Mike.
Absolutely. I feel like a real schmuck, but I'm pretty sure it's Mike.
Prepare for the roller coaster, guys. Fasten your seatbelt.
So Bill on the button with a couple 7s. Monty steps out, makes it 30 to go with a king 7.
I love Jake just totally eyeing Bill, just like, what are you betting? Like, cool, I already have it. I'm gonna beat you to the pot.
Jake's gonna call with the 6-7 on the small blind. Ace
That
10,
is
8.
Ted. That is barking Ted.
Ted.
Yes, good old Ted. You might have seen Ted. He was barking in the World Series several years back, I believe. You guys might have seen him there on ESPN.
That's right.
Yes, yes. Infamous indeed. I've had the honor of dealing some Ted home games, and they were exquisite to say the least. 9 of diamonds peels off, completes the straight for Jake. And
Picks up a diamond draw as well.
yeah, he's all about it.
What did I get Mike? I don't know.
Step up your game, dude. I mean, although Max Buy-In Mike does have quite the ring to it.
Right?
Yeah. We're gonna have to go with topped off Ted.
Topped off Ted. I like it.
Doing it. Yeah, 4.6K for Ted. Love it. Welcome to the game, ladies and gentlemen. Time for fun.
Get some.
Yeah,
Get some.
buddy. What does everybody have? I'll take 3 times that.
Yes.
Fantastic. And JFK Stone's there in the chat saying barking is allowed. Just in case you guys were curious.
Topped off Ted. Nice to see. I'm not gonna say.
I like vocal tear. It's fine. These aren't real chips, anyways. This isn't real money. This isn't real life.
None of it's real. James picking up some jacks here.
Jimmy Bluffit, what's going on, bud? Welcome.
Jake's got ace king. Let's play a pot.
Oh, I think we're gonna see plenty of those now. All right, popping it up to 65 over here.
Yes. Yes. It's so good. Ted's in the hand. Still waiting to see his hand. And now we see James with a jacks.
And you can see that Ted's cards aren't even close to his sensor because he's like, I don't care. You don't need to know what I got. I'm in. Bring it.
What do I got? I got 4.7K. Jake, who opened up the pot on the button, is going to flatten the 3-bet in position. And see if this sucks Ted in as well.
Look at this. Top set for James right there on the flop. And that's not going to stop Ted from throwing
And
out
Ted's
a
going to
bucket-
lead
bucket
right out.
quarter.
Yes.
So just ignore our graphics, guys. We're playing catch up here. Look at this coming out.
Ted leads for 1 1/4. James has got an easy flat here. He's hoping he can suck Jake in the hand as well. Jake's not going for it. Heads up to the turn.
3 peels, super brick here.
We still don't know what Ted's holding, besides a lot of white chips.
Puns are fun for everyone. So Ted fires out 350. And oh, it looks like look at Ted. He's just like, oh no, you're really gonna raise me? You gonna raise me, bro? Uh-oh.
It's taking a long time to raise here. I don't know if I like this. And he's raising like 2/3 of his stack, if not more.
And that's the thing, is that he's only got, and this is one of the, exactly what we talked about earlier. I mean, he's only got like what, 250, 300 behind. So it looks like Ted made the insta call here.
King of spades comes off. If Ted's got King X of clubs, he might have a thin shot of getting paid off. James moves in with a set of jacks. I think Ted bricked out clubs.
Ted's checking out. I think he said something about clubs.
Yeah, Ted bricked out clubs. James shows the set of jacks. Run it up, Legion. All the best.
And it's funny because I think that a lot of these players are going to realize real quick that Ted is not somebody that you can try to like shove off a hand. You know what I mean? Like don't just don't try.
Graphics lag here. Bear with us. So it's a $15 straddle, is that what I'm seeing here? Or is that an open to 15 from Jake?
I think it was an open to 15.
So Monty makes
Yeah,
a 15 to
there
go
we
with the
go,
deuces.
yeah.
Jake calls the ace-10 suited. Gonna suck Bowen with the ace-10 off. And Mike's getting the heck of a prize here with a 7-5er and big blind.
Sure.
He's gonna call for 10 more, why not?
Another 10. So 4 players going to the flop here. 3-9 jack, all hearts. Bo with the nut heart draw here.
Wrong color red for Jake.
Yeah. And there's the heart. No question there. Let's just check mark it up for Bo.
And Jake's the only player here without a heart. Checks through. Brick. There's only 60 in the pot.
Yeah, really, Bo's going to struggle to find any sort of value here. I mean, nobody's coming along for this pot. I mean, if Monty does, it's to make the hero. Hopefully, I'm the only guy with a heart call. Yeah, and he's not going to.
No love.
Yeah, he's gone. Nothing you can do.
Flat collar.
Now, it shows Ted with 1.5K, but I don't think he gave away that much that hand, did he?
No.
No, he should have more than that.
So I think the table is still table max now, so they might not have cleared him to buy him for the full 4,700. I'm not positive because it is table max.
Yeah.
So yeah, he might not be playing the full 4,700. But he came to barrel. He came to play.
And besides, if he gives chips to other players and stacks them up, then he can at least buy in for that. So he's really just helping his own bankroll. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He puts them out on loan so he can buy more, and then says, "Ah, I win."
Folds through to the blinds. I'm gonna chop it up. It sounds like. No.
Here's the best part: is Ted's either looking at him like, "Hey, we could chop it, or we could just go all in blind. What do you want to do?" It just doesn't matter to me. I'm in.
You just want to stick in the grand and check it down?
Yeah. Yeah, just tossing a dime. Just see what happens. Ooh, that would be cool. Actually, disjunctive. A profit stuck column on the chip stack graphic, please. So we keep track. I mean, as they rebuy and stuff, be like, well, he's kind of in. You know, people are like, oh, it's good. He's got like $4,000. I'm like, well, he's in for 3,800.
Yeah.
So he pretty much paid for those slowly over time.
Monty makes it 20 to go with queens. Unfortunate for him, no one's really going to wake up here with much of a hand. Check that. Mike's going to call on the button with a 6-7 off. Ted.
Mystery.
He's going to call out a small blind as well. And Jack 10 deuce, 2 hearts.
So all unders for Monty here. He's liking life with queens. There you go. I think we're getting his hand on the reader now. There you go. Deuce 4. And a bet of 40 by Monty, and Ted's gonna make the call. 6 heart peels off, completing a possible flush draw.
And this might go check.
Check indeed. 5 on the river gives Monty the check mark with queens. So Ted checks it over to Monty. He's gonna fire.
And Monty knows that Ted's never checking flushes in his hand.
No way.
Trying to get some value from jacks, maybe a 10. Can't get any love. Takes down the pot. He snap called the 4 Dewey?
No, I don't think so. Did he? No, I don't think so.
JFK Stones TD says they snap called the 4 Dew.
Yeah, but can you really trust JFK Stones? I mean,
no, you can't. We don't know where he's been.
I don't know anything.
Or worse, we do know where he's been.
That's why
we can't trust him.
Zing! Shots fired.
Yeah.
Bring you a warm glass to shut the hell up. Oh, your hands hurt? Well, now your back's gonna hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty. Ah, yes. Fantastic.
Jake's waking up with aces. Ted's got the 6-7 of clubs, the button. Yes. Yes. Let's play poker. Aces versus 6-7 of clubs. Let's see this every hand.
Yeah, this is it. This is the epitome of poker. It's gonna be like a pair and a straight draw on the flop for Ted, and it's gonna get nasty quick.
He'll turn a flush draw.
Yeah.
He'll river the flush, but Jake's at the nut blocker.
Open-ended for 6-7 with Ted against Jake's aces. Jake's gonna fire 75, and Ted's going nowhere. Where are you going? Nowhere.
A 3 would be a mess of a card right now.
Oh, it would be. You're going nowhere. Oh, Jack on the turn. No help to anybody. Jake's not going anywhere.
Gonna keep firing.
So it looks like 175. Insta call. Couple of white chips.
Couple green chips.
Couple green chips. I need money back.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, 7.
Ted makes a pair.
And we're gonna see if Ted really thinks Jake is full of it. I could see Ted totally calling here. And yeah, verbal call from
And
Ted.
a snap call from Ted.
Insta call. I think Ted put Jake on air. Not necessarily like AA air, but put him on air, and then when he spiked the 7, he's like, sure, I'll look you up.
That Jake's might got a lot of ace-X hands there that would keep firing, you know, 2 overs and an inside straight draw. He might think he's only losing ace-jack.
Yeah. Master C. You eat pieces of crap for breakfast? No. You know what I meant. Whee! Well, we said it was going to get live. This is called Stones Live, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is...
It's going to get really, really real.
That's where the live comes into play here. Master C says when the 7 hit, Ted was like, boom, got there. Well, and that's the thing is, I mean, if you put him on air,
get there a lot. Gives a lot of ace-X hands.
That's what I mean. Like, it's not. I mean, as long as he missed the jack on the turn, like my 7 should almost be good here. You know.
And you got to think. Okay, so if you're Jake, would he not play ace king, ace queen? You know, very similar.
Almost the exact same way. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I can't. I'm not even faulting Ted for that. Like, I get it. I don't know if I do it, but I get it.
Mike makes 35 to go. Ace rag. Ace rag, good enough. I want to see Ted and Big Jake have like an arm wrestling competition.
for $1,000 a hit, just boom, boom, boom.
Loser buys the other guy protein powder for a month.
Oh yeah, and that's not cheap.
Real money.
That's not
like,
cheap,
yeah.
dude. That's cash. That's cash money right there. Winner gets the other guy 200 pounds of protein powder. Oh, I love it. I love it. So my guess is that Ted's gonna find an all-in spot, jam it, and then reload a lot. That's the guess. That's my read.
Action on Bo, under the gun +2, 6-7 suited. He's gonna open up the pot. Because limping is something you do when you're wounded. Now Mike right behind him wakes up ace-jack off. He's gonna put in a 3-bet. I like that. I like everything. And we love it. Team Billy Cats cannot find the cold 4-bet with the 8-3. Four bet.
Do it, Bo. Do it.
Bo.
He's coming.
Heads up.
Oh, and Bo connects a little bit of it with a 6, and Mike misses the flop here, so Mike's still with ace high.
I think check folding's a little too passive from Bo on a 10 high board. I would expect Bo to check call at least one street and see what develops on the turn. I think sizing's gonna have a lot to do with it here as well.
Yeah, so pot's at 245, and he's going to fire out 135? 135.
And Bo's making a very, very quick call here. Notice he didn't take a lot of time here to make this call. If I was Mike here, that'd be setting off a little alarm bell in my head.
8 on the turn. Yeah, look at this, and it actually gives him a straight draw as well. So Bo way ahead currently. Pot's just over 500. Bo first to act.
I think this is another check call for Bo. I think this is a check call with the intention to maybe check folding river if you think your opponent never has any 3-barrel bluffs. There's a lot of draws here.
And so Bo checks it over to Mike, who is definitely shoving some chips in there.
Now 515 in the pot.
And he bets 260. So literally almost exactly half pot. Literally.
And the sizing here from Mike, it looks pretty value-y. It doesn't look like he's trying to blow Bo off the hand.
No, exactly. It looks like he's like, all right, I got the best hand. Come along with me.
It looks like Jacks plus.
Let's go on a magic carpet ride. Now Spades gets there, so unless anybody had backdoor Spades and got there, I don't think either player's too worried about that.
I think Mike's got Ace King, Ace Queen, Ace Jack of Spades.
Yeah.
That's a hand, but if Bo checks here and Mike fires a 3rd barrel, I think you gotta figure Mike for an overpair. It'd be a really, really tough spot. Now he checks, and Mike's going for the 3rd barrel.
The 3rd barrel, dude, the 3-barreled gun. Screw your double barrel, we gotta go 3. So man, if Mike pulls this off, this is gonna be quite the triple barrel. He's not going to make it easy on Bo.
And once again, I like the sizing.
It looks value-y.
It looks value-y.
It looks very value-y.
It looks very, very value-y. If I can see the cards, and if I'm Bo, I'm probably folding here. Okay, I made you prove it. 3 streets.
Yeah. But oh man, so 370 here. Pot was already at about 1,000. It's very value-y, and Bo's really stacking it, and he might make this call here.
This would be a hell of a call by Bo. I don't know.
This would be a hell of a call.
I don't know long term how much I love it. He's got to have some sort of a live read, or I feel he's got some sort of a read on Mike here to call off with just a 6 in this spot.
Either way, man, I'm marking down this hand because this is interesting. Either the triple barrel or the amazing call. Either way.
I'm not sure with this sizing, long term, how much I like calling off here with a 6. I would expect my opponent to have Jacks plus, Queens plus, namely, a very large percentage of the time.
Man, Bo's really close. He's really on the fence on this. He's 50-50, man.
It's sexy sizing. I think
sexy sizing.
I like the way Mike played the hand. If Bo makes his call, this is sick. And I don't know if it would be the correct call, but I don't know if I would love it.
I think it's going to be an amazing call if he pulls this off. Oh, wow. Wow. Triple barrel for Mike pays off. Mike was sweating a little bit right there for sure.
You can breathe now, Mike.
For sure. Yeah. Wow. But Bo was not far off, man. He was on the fence there. There was no Hollywooding about that. Bo was seriously considering making that call.
And like I said, we know Bo had the best hand, but I don't hate the way Bo played the hand. I think check calling a pair out, and it's not like Mike's like obviously we know from seeing this hand. It's not like Mike's like the tightest, Rock of Gibraltar is never putting dead money in the pot or bad chip in the pot. So I think check folding a pair on a 10-high board, even though it's a 3-bet pot, is a little too passive. When the 8 comes off, it really it brings a second flush draw to the board. So I mean that gives even more bluffs that your opponent, because your opponent had some other he could have picked a flush draw, which might have got there, but I think check calling the turn's fine. And then once the river comes down for the villain, the opponent to be firing a 3rd barrel there, I gotta give him credit, especially with that sizing.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's huge. And like you said, the sizing looked so value-y. As you called it, we're gonna coin this term, the Jake term, sexy sizing.
It was good. I loved it.
In air quotations.
I don't mind the way Bo played the hand. I think Bo played the hand fine. I think long-term check folding river is probably the right play, the way the hand played out. And the way Mike played it, I think the sizing was key. He really sold Bo on the fact, or on the story that he had an overpair there.
Yeah.
And I
No,
mean,
he really had to sell it. He had to sell it not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Thrice.
3 times a lady. No, for sure, dude. He really, and he, like you said, you can breathe now because you know he was sweating bullets so bad right there.
Mike, what a beast. If I called off there with the 6, I'd be like, show me queens, kings. This is like, I mean, I think a player with, I mean, jacks might check back with some frequency, but the way that hand plays out, it's hard to put bow on 2 pair plus. So I would be mostly, I think I'd still be value betting my jacks there. I'm definitely value betting queens plus.
Yeah.
And if I'm in bow spot, if I'm check calling that river, I'm all right. Good for you, nice hand. So like I said, check folding, check calling the turn with intention, check folding river. I don't think is bad.
Can I just say that I love our new Magic 8 ball? Check out the chat; it's fantastic.
Oh god, we have a Magic 8 ball.
Oh man.
8 ball says yes.
I have a feeling half our chat's going to just be taken up with questions directed at the 8 ball now.
Whee!
So I think there was a question like, what you were gone for a second. What happened to Ted? I think the graphics might have been wrong initially. I don't know if he was able to buy him for the full 4,700. I think it was still table stakes. So yeah, he hopped in there, got involved in a couple pots, and he's down a stack a little bit. But I don't think he started with the initial 4,700. All right, so action around here to James, and now over to Monty. Going to come in. So James makes it 25. Monty makes the call. And we're going to go heads up to the flop here.
Hey, it's funny. We've got a lot of people here, myself included, that watching this. They want to see Team Billy Cats, wants to see Billy play a lot of hands. We saw him 3-bet the Queen Deuce earlier.
Absolutely.
But after that, I mean, so much of the action's been in front of him where he hasn't really had a chance to get in a lot of pots.
No, he hasn't had the opportunity.
And he hasn't had the hands either.
Yeah. So like still
holding
flop
out
here. Yeah, Monty flops open-ended here. James still with Queen Jack high.
I love it. Monty makes a call. 3 comes off, gives Monty a pair to go along with his open-ended straight draw. Backdoor diamonds is no longer an option for James.
Hey, Paul's Veronica carrying Lon's love child. Oh man, yeah. Why do we give our chat these wonderful toys? Where does he get those wonderful toys? And look at these chip stacks now, guys. The ever-climbing chip stacks of destiny.
Coming around. Aaron's gonna limp in the 8-4 diamonds.
Bill's checking out.
Billy's still card dead.
Billy's like, I'll get one of these days. I'll get a good hand, I swear. Or I'll just 3-bet Queen Deuce and take it down. I don't care. All right, King 4 King here on the flop. Graphics playing catch up. Bo's gonna check it over to AA Ron here. Just gonna pop out a small bet, 10 bucks, 4-8 of diamonds.
That's his 4s.
And fold. Gets it through. Just 10 bucks, enough for a little food. Taking it down.
My friends in the chat. 8-ball loves me.
Yeah, 8-ball does.
Oh, so there's still, I love it. So Vicar Red Rock's mentioning the bet between our favorite co-commentator, one of our favorite co-commentators, Veronica Brill, and one of our favorite players, Andrew Barber. They have a bet on the outcome of the election where if Andrew loses, he's going to have to get a picture of one said Donald Trump, if I'm not mistaken, or is it of Veronica on his derriere?
I'm okay with either of those on Barber's butt. Like, as long as he gets a tattoo of either Veronica's face or a politician on his butt, like, it makes me happy either way. Now, does the bet go the other way too? Does Veronica have to get a tattoo as well?
Another tattoo of Andrew on her butt.
Another tattoo, the second one?
Yeah.
She can have matching tats.
Oh, it's her name on his butt. There we go. Clarification.
That's pretty awesome.
Keeping it classy here in the chat.
You're like, whatever, Veronica, I feel like you're always on Barbara's ass. Zing!
Oh. King, Queen, 6, 2 clubs. Pair of queens for Jake.
I think that bet literally needs to be part of the live stream. Like, just like, oh yeah, and check it out, guys. It has been completed. Oh, she has to wear his shirt for 30 days. I don't know which is worse. That's how you know you're sick. Prop bets on the election. Because why not?
Yeah. Jake bets 40 with his pair of queens. Takes it down. So one adder made a comment about in the previous stuff that 6-7 hand versus the ace jack,
Yeah.
the 3-bet pot.
About having a plan.
Yeah, but you have to have a plan then, and I do agree with that. You have to have a plan. You can't just like, okay, I'm just going to see how shiny my cards get, you know, after the flop.
What would you prefer? Would you prefer? Because he basically check hold flop, check hold turn, right?
Check hold flop, check hold turn, check hold river.
Now, would you prefer that if he really thinks his hand's good there, you prefer he barrel into the river, or do you think he raises the turn?
No, you're never getting folds by better, and you're never getting called by worse. I mean, if your opponent might be double barreling 8s or 9s and then will like fold to a river lead, but I mean that's just a couple hands.
That's a small.
But I think it's less likely to be 3-betting 8s and 9s. I think it might be 3-betting 9s just a frequency, I guess. But that's like one better hand that you're getting folds, maybe with a river lead. And it might look like a blocker bet, but on the same time, if you do that, you might open yourself up to getting bluffed because you might see that as a blocker bet and raise turn as a semi bluff.
Yeah.
I think that if you're just trying to get the showdown here with a marginal 10, I might take my pair of 9s and continue to rep the overpair and play back at him. That's the one. Once I get what you're saying about having a plan with a hand, but once the hand develops, once the flop came 10 high and you flop the pair,
that's where you.
Hands are organic, they're dynamic, and they change street to street. I don't think it was bad the way Bo played the hand. I mean, obviously we prefer to be playing our hands in position than out of position. I think the hand plays very, very differently. Had it been like an open and then a 3-bet and then somehow Bo cold called the 3-bet in position with the 6-7, then I think the hand goes bet call, check, you know, and Bo takes down the pot.
Speaking of interesting hands here, check this out. We got a couple ace kings. We got James here on the big blind with queens. We got Ted with the little slick, baby slick of deuce 3. So let's see here. Action over to Bo right now with ace king suited. Jake in front of him with ace king offsuit already made it 40. Bo's gonna re-raise here. He's gonna 3-bet up to 100. And I love it. Jake's like, Ted's like, I'm in.
Ted's
like, I'm in.
Deuce 3.
I'm in. Did you see the insta call? That's the one white chip insta call. It's easy. That's what, you know, for a player like Ted, you got to make it just one white chip. Just throw it in.
Beat the hell out of someone. I love it.
Oh, he knows it.
Now James with the queens here.
Oh,
is he gonna get in the 4-bet?
Oh, he sure is.
Makes it 300 to go. 4-bet, cold 4-bet from James out of the big blind, and now Jake, open ace king, gets 3-bet and 4-bet. He's gonna fold. How many worse hands is James 4-betting out of the blind?
Yeah.
If you're Bo.
So he's gonna make the call. Now what's Ted gonna do? Is Ted gonna make the call? Of course Ted makes the call. Sure he does.
Yes.
Action, baby. All right, so pot's just under 1,000. We got ace, we got big slick, little slick, and some queens. Let's do it.
Flop a pair and open stuff at Ted.
I know. What is that? Oh, of course. Ace deuce 6. So Ted spikes a pair. Bo hits his ace. James is not loving that flop with the queens. And I got to see Bo getting some chips in there. All in.
Why, Bo? Why, God? Bo, why?
Ted insta shoves, which we knew was coming. So Ted insta shoves. Ted's gonna watch Ted catch up and just put Bo on Steam right here. Watch this. No, Ted's gonna need a deuce or a 3.
Oh, it runs up here. Diamonds get there.
Bo's good.
I don't love.
So I think that this is kind of what I predicted earlier, is that Ted was getting on the shorter stack. He was going to pick a hand to just go with.
Go with it, gamble up.
Yeah, and now really the only question I have is how much is Ted going to rebuy for?
For the mucho.
Over, under 3K, 25, whatever table max is? It's got to be table max, right?
So that puts Bo somewhere around 2,500, 3K, right? Somewhere in that window?
Yeah.
I would expect Ted to load for the max.
Yeah, I don't see how I wouldn't.
I
think Ted's going to try to load for more than the max and then get caught and have to give some back.
So there it is, both at 2,500. I would expect Ted to load for all of it. So
Come on down to Stones, guys. Play 5-5.
I hate things. I mean, props to Bo, but like...
You don't like that he basically flopped his hand, he flopped top pair, top, and he just jams it?
Yeah.
So... You don't like it because, let's say, you're basically blowing off any sort of value.
Getting value from worse, exactly.
But you don't think diamonds would have called there with that pot size already?
That's like the only. That's the only. You're only getting value from diamonds. Only getting value from diamonds. And even then, with it's 300 three ways. There's 900 in the pot. He jams it for 1.5 pot. You're actually laying diamonds kind of a bad price to call.
Yeah, but you were just hoping that Ted had the diamonds.
Yeah, but that's just like.
No,
I know. You're trying to.
I'm just messing with you.
If you check back there, kings, queens. When you're blocking, it's hard for your opponent to have king. But queens and jacks just might think that they saw the best hand. You might get value on later streets. I broke a pen.
That's how angry you are, guys. He's literally breaking shit in the booth.
You can get value from worse hands on later streets. Yes, you run the risk of a diamond coming off, and your opponent could have a diamond. But
I'm sorry, I love it. Just real quick, I want to bring attention to the fact that Ted rebought in all whites, and he just has to get he tosses a white to his neighbor just to get green. Like, I don't need change. Like, we're betting whites and greens, guys. We are betting hundreds and quarters. That's what we're betting here.
Big chip colors.
Yeah. White chips matter.
Yeah. Eldar's back. We're playing pots. Both players pick up a hard draw.
Yeah.
Ted's still best with his pair of 8s. She's got the check mark. Mike cannot get there, but Mike can bet it, that's for sure.
Ted's coming along. Ted's 8 is the best. Pot's at 215.
I don't like it, Mike. I don't like it. I don't know, man. Wow!
Oh, and he lays it down.
What do I know anymore?
Hey, we got some fresh chips. Ted's just breaking them in. He's just learning. He's figuring out this new chip stack, okay? Everybody just relax. Be cool. Be cool, baby. Be cool.
We're all going to be like a couple Fonzies.
Just to be cool.
What's Fonzie like?
He's cool. He's cool. He's cool, man.
Wow.
Sometimes poker makes you question everything you thought you knew about poker. Guys, look in the middle of your screen. Stones app, get it. I know we tote it, but it's awesome. Totes my goats. You can check out all the tournaments. You can check out what live games are running. You can check out the menu. You can check out a live stream of JFK Stones at home on his couch.
And we've become such a society of convenience, but we've become accustomed to it too. And we all need it. We all want it. I mean, it was like so hard to call.
Yeah.
But now, I open the app, I hit a couple buttons, boom, my name's on the list.
And I'm there. I don't have to think about it.
I don't have to think about it. Yeah. I waste all that time hitting 7 buttons.
Yeah. Plus, I would normally call from the bathroom, and it makes me feel uncomfortable while I'm on the toilet. So now I can just do it on the app. And it makes me feel less uncomfortable.
Yeah. Keeps it classy.
Yeah, because that's what we're about here.
Real big nuts. Welcome to the chat. We are at Stone's Gambling Hall, coming to you live just outside Sacramento, California.
Right off that long street known as Highway 80. Just hop on
5-5 unlimited hold'em.
Hop on the street and come find us. Raise to 75 here.
What the hell happened? It's a $15 straddle, open to 75?
From James with Ace-9. Beast mode activated.
Yeah. Free money.
Well, plus, I feel like when you get an action player like Ted at the table, it just makes everybody else open up and get loosey. It makes these pots get big, juicy, fun, happy pots.
Real big nuts is I'm on the way. Be there in 6 hours. I love it.
Guys, this game will still be going, so come on down.
It's not going anywhere.
Where's this game going? Nowhere. Yeah, Bo's not even thinking about that 6-7 pot after he just spiked that huge pot with Ace King.
If I were to replay that hand, the one thing I think 6-7 is a beautiful hand to 4-bet there. And mainly because we don't want to be playing our hands out of position. So for me, off
You mean 4-bet pre?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the spot where I personally prefer to 4-bet or fold. Just because I don't want to play it. I know if we're super deep and I feel like I got a crazy read on the guy, then I might be willing to take flop out of position, I guess. Maybe, but even then, I still prefer generally in that spot with like this little city connectors like that to 4-bet or fold pre.
Yeah.
Take the betting lead, because then if your opponent is, even if he's flatting some hands, you're gonna be able to take it away on a lot of flops too. And your hand's not gonna flop that poorly, even against overpairs. A serial crusher theory. Serial crusher, I love it.
J27, the true OD.
What did you ask Cobra? Oh yeah, it's a jam there. You always jam that there.
Cobra's like, just jam it. Bro, just jam it.
He never has it.
It's just chips. They're just chips.
So people fold queens sometimes.
If you need more, you just go play the HPT and you get third.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you care? It's just chips.
Keep going.
Easy money.
I love that. That's the theory with everything. You just jam it. I mean, he never has kings or aces. And sometimes people fold queens plus. Or so people fold queens. People fold queens, jacks, pre. It happens. People love to hero fold. God, they love to hero fold. Just jam it.
Just jam it. Just jam.
More bets.
Hashtag just jam.
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to be the next. Just jam poker. It's going to be like a whole branding thing.
He never has it.
We're talking movies, talking Boondock Saints. Fantastic. Great flick. Rumor is they're making a third one. It's coming down the pipeline. But I'm more excited about the fact that I heard that they're doing Beetlejuice.
Do what?
They're doing the sequel to Beetlejuice, but only because they got the entire original cast members. Everyone. All of them.
I don't know, man.
Let it happen. It's not. I promise it's not going to be Ghostbusters. It's not going to be like Ghostbusters.
Ted calls 10 with the 9s. I'm sorry, he opens? He might have straddle. So I think Mike has a straddle, and Ted limps it along with 9s. Monty calls the ace-9 and off. All the 9s are in play already. Jake's got 9-7. And Bo comes out of the big blind. He makes it 40 to go. And a multi-way limp pot, that's not a huge raise here. I think
nobody's going anywhere. It's just a little pot builder. Oh, and then
and
is that
now,
Ted with 100?
Ted is going to limp re-raise.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 140.
I would expect Bo to have actually a pretty good hand here.
Guys, Ted only plays whites, so you got to know that that's coming.
I can't see Bo's hand. Like I said, that sizing with that many limpers in the pot, wow, Bo folds. I would have expected Bo to have a pretty good value-y hand there. It wasn't, his sizing wasn't that in which looked like he was trying to like run off the field. To, punish the limper, so to speak. Looked more like he was trying to play a pot. But then again, I don't know. Maybe I'm just leveling myself. Maybe this isn't real.
What is this?
Man. What is this is?
Man.
Whatever, man. If that's your real name.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go sit down and see if I can double up through Ted real quick.
All right, solid. He's got the sickness. Dondo 111 says maybe he had like 10s but didn't want to get punished in case he spews. Oh jeez. Trollers. Couple limpers in the pot. Ace-6 deuce rainbow. James flops a pair of aces. Mike's got an inside straight draw to the wheel. Ted and Kelly brick out. Yet Kelly, it checks her on the button. She's gonna take advantage of her position. She makes a bet, tries to take down the pot. Mike calls the inside straight draw, and James calls with his ace. 7 doesn't change much. King does little either. If I'm James here, I'm not doing anything other than check calling. After Kelly bets a flop and checks back turn, I think she's still gonna have a lot of ace-x type hands. And you're only beating ace-5. It checks through. Probably the best result for James. I don't know if you even really wanted to call a bet there. Takes on the pot. GTO rakeback says that's why balance is so powerful. It's unexploitable and you can balance any sizing. Any sizing. Angry Pollock. Trouble, trouble, trouble. So it looks like James is actually going to try to limp in the 8s here under the gun. Aaron makes it 15 to go, ace-10 off. Bo will defend the button, jack-8 of clubs. Love his hand. Love his position more. Mike and Ted both call. And we're going to go 5-way to the flop. Ace-10 deuce, top 2 for Aaron. The $100 in the pot. It was 20 5-ways.
Hey, I brought
Inside
delicious Stone's water.
Thank you. Inside straight draw for Mike and a flush draw for Bo. Aaron C bets 35 with his top 2. Bo puts in a raise with clubs. And now Mike, who would have loved to call 35 with his inside straight draw, now has to fold. Action back on Aaron. You're only losing to a set of deuces, really. It's hard for him to have, obviously, we know he doesn't have aces. Harder for him to have 10s. He should have mostly flush draws here. Oh, and Aaron fills up.
Oh, look at that.
Check.
Flush draw.
Check.
No good.
Check, check.
And where's the club to peel? Nope.
No love.
Not going to happen.
If you're Aaron here, do you consider betting really small to try to induce a bluff raise? Bet, make like a real, what looks like a really, really, really small blocker bet and try to induce an aggressive player. No, he's gonna bet 150.
Yeah, no. I think honestly that's your only chance of extracting any sort of value here.
I think it's because it's probably gonna go check. I mean, there's not a lot of rep there on that board. Probably gonna go check. If you bomb the pot, once again, you're never expecting to get called, by, other ace.
I can't see.
hands.
Yeah, exactly. I can't see. I mean, yeah.
I'm trying to figure where's my line there, trying to get like the most value for me. It might look like really weird, really passive if he bets like 50 there, something small. But that might also look like he just got ace-x and just trying
exactly.
to
And that also might actually now to back to your point, that really might induce somebody with another ace-x to try to rep a 10, and then basically raise him up like you were talking about.
It's just weird. It's hard for him to just, once again, because you can't check to him because there's not a whole lot for him to rep there after he checks back turn. I think if he bets the turn, I think you could definitely consider like leading small because then it really looks like a blocker bet or defensive bet. I don't know, man. It's hard to get value when
poker's rigged, man.
It's hard to get value when you get the board on lockdown. It really is. It's the worst thing about when you flop quads. I mean, it's good and it's bad. Yeah, you're not going to lose, but you're not going to get any value out of it.
You're going to get no value there. It's really tough to get value from quads.
So heads up here, Queen 7-5. Kelly, who called with Ace 7, she flops a purr. Aaron's got a better purr.
So we got 2 purrs out there. Now we got 2 purrs for Aaron. Top 2 for Aaron, and Kelly here with a pair of 7s. Check, check, king on the river. Kelly's pretty much in check fold mode. I don't really know how much value Aaron can extract here. Yeah, Kelly's checking out of that. There's just nothing there.
No love.
So taking a look at these stacks there, what, 10, we're approaching just about 15K. Solid. You know, 15K on the table in the good old 5-5.
Good.
Good times.
Average 300 big stack.
Yeah, good times here at Stones.
Stones rolls deep, man. It rolls real deep.
Gotta check out these chat bits.
Come on, Billy Cats. Ah, that's gotta kill him, you know. Billy's got such a following, such a lot of love. He can't find any hands to work with tonight. And he made the Queen Dewey work, but that was like 1.
Got it!
Come on,
Oh.
Jake makes it 35 to go, the 7-4 off. Yeehaw. Aaron, who put in the straddle, wakes up now Ace Queen.
And he is going to just flat call Jake's raise here. Look at that. You raise with 7-4, and of course you flop trips. Bingo bango. That one's for Veronica. Merry Christmas.
Once again, we know Jake has gears. Jake can get creative. But if I'm Aaron sitting here, I mean, like, I'm looking +2. There's no way on 7-7-5 he's got any of that. He's only ripping over pairs. I don't know if I really want to fold Ace Queen right there. I don't know if I really want to.
Oh, and he shows the 7.
See, I don't know if I want to advertise that. I don't want to, like, oh, look, I'm raising 7x.
Yeah, exactly. Because here's the deal. He didn't have quads. No. He didn't have 7s. So, I mean.
I don't know if I mean, once again, I know that Aaron's drawing damn near dead, but I still don't know if I like folding the ace queen there. Check raise lead. Check raise barrel.
You know nothing, Jon Snow. Please, Paul's like, show the 4, bro. Show the 4.
I don't want my opponents know I'm opening 7x in an early position.
It's kind of my thing. When you know it's coming, you know it's coming, bro. I mean, it was good. It was good the whole time.
I am in a power stance. No walk by. We never show. If our opponent pays, then we show. We show our bluffs confidently.
And even if they do pay and it's that bad, sometimes I don't even show. Run for the muck as fast as you can. Oh, looks like we're doing a random splash pot table draw as we speak. Queen 5-3 on the flop. Great flop for Bill. He flops top. And looks like we got a diamond draw for Monty. And a gut shot for Ted. Pair of 5s for James. Everybody got a little piece of this.
Billy's got the ace and the queen, and we love it. 150 in the pot. You bet 75.
75, pots of 2 1/4.
And Ted calls with the inside straight draw backdoor diamonds. Ayah. Speaking of diamonds, Monty here. Jack Fur diamonds.
Jack Fur.
Backdoor straight draw, diamond draw. Raise?
Question mark?
I like a call there.
So he's going to come along, and then you got Aaron who just totally whiffed the flop.
If I
He's
thought I
checking.
had any fold equity against Ted, I consider raising there. Diamond!
Oh, man.
Disco.
Super disco.
Monty checks. Billy's never betting that card. Ted checks back as well.
8 hearts in the river.
Now, Billy might think he's good here. Considering that Monty didn't lead the turn, he might think that Monty overcalled with a queen.
And the 8 of hearts is a decent enough brick to where, yeah, Bill could think he's got some light at the end of the tunnel here.
And he thinks Ted might call him super wide here. He might even think that Monty might overcall him with a worse queen. King, queen.
So pot's at 375, and Bill fires out a $1.25.
I think it's a good bet.
Yeah, Ted checks out. And now you got Monty. So puts the pot at 500. And this is where Monty is going to make the call.
Just call, wow. You see the way Billy turns over his hand. Billy was confident that he had the best hand. The way the hand played out, and you see Billy's just shaking his head like, Jesus, like, how? I like the value bet by Billy. The way that hand played out after it checked through, and once again, if Monty leads river after the turn checks through, I think it can make a lot more sense. For like, okay, like he might have been going to check raise the turn, and then after it checks through, now he's afraid it's
Now it's going to check through again. So
he's got to lead.
yeah.
So I think he's gonna have less flushes when he checks the river again.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
And so I actually
so that's why Bill thinks his hand's good.
Yeah, value betting his queen there is fine. I think
I can't say,
wide
of course.
calls from Ted.
Why would he check a flush through? Like, I get that. I think, absolutely. I'm totally, I get that.
And Billy's just shaking his head like, Jesus, how?
Very sneaky, sneaky.
And Billy's thinking, does he know that I'm good enough to value bet his queen there? Did he know that I was a value bet his queen?
Billy says something like it could have cost you. I'm not sure if he's referring to him. He could have just checked. Maybe it could have cost him some.
Here we go. 8-8 deuce 2 clubs. Aaron and Bo both have clubs.
Monty spikes trip 8s. Man, Monty's on fire right now. He's like, is this happening right after I just binked that flush? Now I'm in position on the button and I spike trip 8s. Cats over tats for life.
He bets 40. Aaron's just gonna call. I think check raising's an option there as well.
And
I
Bo's gonna
think
make the
raising's definitely an option for Bo. They both decide,
game time there. Monty bets up. And the double board pair like that, I mean, pretty
gonna
much
shut down the club draws,
yeah, you're
yeah.
gonna shut down your flush draws all day with that.
They all laugh it off, and Monty rakes in another pot.
Guys, don't forget to click that lovely heart and subscribe. You can get a notification. We go live every Monday and Wednesday evening for 3 hours, and then we always have fun special events, tournaments of the like, final tables. Come down, final table tournament. You'll be part of the live stream. I've done it. He's done it. Sometimes even the best donkeys get lucky. Yeah.
Every now and then. Every now and then.
Six, 7, 8's your biggest fan.
He's the best.
So race to 35 here from Mike and Bluff.
Yeah.
All right, boom. Deuce 3, 6, all spades on the flop. No spades for anybody. Mike the best with ace king high. We're in the chat talking about Jake's special tramp stamp tattoos.
I only show it to the winners.
That's how you know you have true friends. Oh, look at this. Bing, king on the river. Was already good. Now he's better. Pot's at 75. Jake's going to check it over to Mike. Mike's just going to table it and say, send me that pot. Thanks.
So I got to get the arrow.
That's why our chat's the best, dude.
So both Ted and Bo sitting on about 2,300 now. Jake's right behind with 2,200. Mike's not too shabby. Monty, all right around 2K. Everyone's right around, you know, 200 to 300 or 400 bigs deep even.
Yeah.
No one's sitting like short in this
That's
game.
a good time.
Yeah.
That's a good time.
I mean, there's a time and a place to short stack, but that's late in tournaments. Never in a cash game.
Not here. So check this out. So Jack, Queen, 4 on the flop, 2 hearts. Monty actually spikes a hard draw along with a gut shot straight draw. Monty is just catching everything right now, man.
Barrels.
Monty is on fire. And we got top pair for Jake here with a queen. Not much working for Kelly over there. She's gone. So heads up going to the turn. Black deuce peels off, super brick. Helps nobody. Jake technically still with the best of it here. Monty with a bunch of outs there. But the way Monty's running, oh, how does Monty not get there the way he's running? So this gives Jake a check here with queen. Pot sitting a little over 100. And
Check. Monty lets it go.
Jim's on 11.
I don't know. If I'm Monty, I mean, like, what's he got to have? Like, he's got to have like king, queen plus to call me here, right? He never has queen jack.
Is our dealer in the box, Ernie, yelling for chips?
Does he ever call queen 10? Maybe. Sometimes. Maybe you can fire that river. Dry fire. Especially after you check back the turn. You check back the turn there when you're Monty. At least, you know, if I'm in Jake's, I would expect him to have some sort of, you know, showdown value if you check there, even if it's just a jack. The jack comes off there. I mean, you're not beating any queens. Obviously, you lose the jack. I mean, Monty doesn't know that, but the way the hand is played, I mean, how strong of a hand can Jake really have there? King, queen, queen 10. He's calling king, queen. He doesn't have ace queen. He doesn't have ace queen. He doesn't have ace queen. I don't know. I just think there's a lot of free money out there.
Veronica says she's upset when she misses Wine Wednesdays, and T-Berg says, hey, you should be down there today for Meth Monday.
Oh, sickness.
Not inside Stones, guys.
No.
That's across the street.
No, that's
across the street.
That's
at the other spot.
Yeah. Jake puts in that 3-bet, the ace king, takes it down.
Angry Polak is not lying when she says she cares about wine and succulents in that order. That's very true.
Yes.
Those are her top 2. That's her top 2. She needs to get like one of those half wine barrels and turn that into like a succulent flower bed and combine both of her passions. But the thing is, she's going to get the full wine barrel and drink it all first. So she's got that benefit going for her, and that's good.
Ted's got a real hand. 8 9 of hearts under the gun. He's going to limp in.
But he'll 3-bet it here if somebody raises to 100.
I would love, I mean, I hate limp re-raising. I would love it if Ted would limp re-raise 8 9.
Of course.
Just a balance.
Of course.
Just a balance. Multi-way limp pot. Ugh.
Jake can't stand it. All right, look at this flop. 4 5 7.
Barrels,
flop.
Ted. Barrels.
Ted right into
Fire.
All right, so Ted's basically all in without being all in yet.
Raise.
All right, so 15 bet to Ted. Ted
50.
is, just gonna flat, taking it slow. He's gonna suck everybody else in here. Ron's open-ended as well. Let's see, Kelly got out of there. She had a gutter. Top pair for Mike. Ace on the turn. Gives Ron a pair of aces top pair along with his open-ended.
Raise. It wouldn't make a lot of sense. I mean, I don't think Mike's limping a lot of ace-x hands under the gun, but...
So there we go.
Really
Now Ted's in typical white chip raise mode. So Mike fires out 20 with his 7. Ted pops it to 120. Now if you're Ron, you already kind of liked your hand. Now your hand improved with the ace. You know you got to redraw to a 3 or 8, thinking that that's probably going to be good.
Anything like, Jesus, does Ted have 23 right here? Does Ted have the deuce 3? We know.
And when he knows it's going to get expensive, I'll tell you what. If anything, Ron is very glad he has position on Ted right now.
Absolutely.
Like, hugely glad. That is a huge factor in this hand for him.
And this should be a pretty basic fold for Mike, yes. Here's the thing. The line from Ted is making, like, how many ace-x hands is Ted limping under the gun? He might limp some deuce 3.
Oh, and he does bink there. T-Berg's like, Ted's going to bink it here. So... Oh, he bricks.
Hiya.
Ace good.
I like Aaron's call. Like I said, I wouldn't expect Ted to be limping many ace-x hands under the gun. I could be wrong. I think it's harder for the ace to improve his hand, unless he's limps on like ace 5, ace 4 suited, something like that. I don't know. I don't like Aaron's call on the turn.
Well, until the ace.
Yeah, I like Aaron's call on the turn too. And the thing is, you had to have position on Ted.
I would have liked to see Ted raise the flop.
Because if you don't have position on Ted, no matter what comes on the river, if you check to Ted, he's barrels. So I mean, really, his position on Ted was crucial in that hand.
James under the gun. Makes it 15 to go. Aaron's gonna call 7-8 of hearts. Jake says let's play for 50. Ace King. Can we play the 7 deuce game? God damn it.
Yeah, and to add to that, Centrino, the stack match, it's table stakes after you guys start. So we've already seen Ted do that once. I think he bought in for 2.5K.
Yeah.
These are some fun hands. Let's get a fun flop out there. Let's do like a 10-9-6 flop. Negative. Queen 6 Jack, couple of clubs.
Bottom set for James. Kelly. I don't know. I love it. I think I mostly hate it. Then again, I hate most things.
So
She
checks all the
bets
way around
150
Kelly.
with her 10s. I would have liked to see Kelly check back here. If she thinks someone's going to fold a jack, I guess it works.
And James here is going to flat, it looks like.
I don't know. I think James. I mean, obviously you can see the hands and no one's going to call much there, but I think on that board, there's flush draws, straight draws. I think you can actually check raise for value here, expecting someone to call. I mean, how light can Kelly? I mean, we know Kelly's actually betting really light there. Jake's gonna call with an inside straight
show
draw.
me a 10 on the turn
Backdoor
for just
clubs.
a shit
club.
show.
There's life.
Wow.
Jake turns a nut draw.
Oh, wow.
Kelly. All right, Kelly was on the hand. She's the original. Absolutely. Kelly picks up an inside straight draw. Also has a club draw as well. That's no good. We know that.
So this pot's developing in size pretty quick, so she's going to check behind here.
Takes a free card.
Oh, nope. 5 brick on the river.
Rick.
James's set is good here. And he is going to take a stab at it here. And he's going to bet 275, something like that? 275 is the bet, pushing that pot to just under 1,000. Jake's away, and Kelly's away.
All the draws got there.
That's going to get through, yeah.
I mean, we know that Kelly on the flop was betting light. You know, with tens on a queen jack board.
Yeah.
So, but into multiple opponents here, if I'm James, I'm not expecting her to be that light there. I would, I know there's flush draws, straight draws you can get value from. I would actually think check raising there is fine. Yeah. I would expect Kelly to have some semblance of a hand there, not to be, 10s, 9s, something like that. I think check raising there. I mean, now mind you, we can see the hands they actually had, so I mean, I guess we're being results oriented. It was it worked. But I think long term, you might be losing a little bit of value there when a player is betting into multiple opponents there on that board. I'm expecting to be able to stand a raise a significant percentage of the time where I think we can check raise there
and they're going to get a call.
And you're going to get a call, yeah. Or maybe I just haven't had enough wine yet.
Can you ever really have too much wine? I mean, no, because there's always another bottle.
Yeah. And we have to support the grape industry here in California.
We do. Napa is important. All right, going to the flop here. King, Queen, 4. Aaron spikes a Queen. Ted spikes a 4. And Mike's got 6s. No love there.
What the? You gotta be kidding me.
Another Queen on the turn. Aaron hits trips.
Lots of Queens. We're giving away free trips here at Stones.
Oh, dude, every hand. Every hand. All right, so checks around. 65 on the in the pot here. Checks around. Are we gonna see a river? Yeah, there we go. Check through. And deuce on the river. Super brick. So let's see. Ted, I think checked.
Lucky Lefty Poker, welcome to the chat. If I haven't said hi already.
Oh, 6, 7, 8 bot, huh?
I think he's just trying to, fraternize with Zanbot.
Is this if all the bots get together, isn't that how Skynet starts? Can we just calm down on the bots?
Yeah, right.
I don't need that shit.
This is going to be the biggest upset play in MLB.
Come with me if you want to live.
Lots of interest in the baseball game. How's that PLO game looking? Zach from SAC.
Oh, the PLA game is looking awesome. I stepped out of here for 1 second, and the first thing I heard from 2 people was hey, we should have this PLO game on the stream right now because this shit is epic.
Pot limit, oh my god.
Pot limit, oh god.
Every PLO bad beat story turns out so it flopped and nuts. Yeah, but you had no redraw.
No, you don't want to. PLOs, you don't want to ever flop it. You want to get that river.
So Kelly, she puts in a 3-bet here to 60 with the 9s. Jake 9-10 off says I will not be pushed around. 5-6 straight, 2 spades.
Oh yeah, no help to Jake here. All under Kelly's pair. And Kelly's gonna fire. Looks like $80. Peace out. Jake's gone.
Three to 2 Cubs after 7. That's the story.
I'm leaving for Chicago tomorrow evening, and depending on how these games pan out, I was hoping I might be able to catch a game at Wrigley Field. Maybe. We'll see. All right, taking a look at our stacks there, you can see we got 4 guys over 2K, and even the short stacks aren't even really that short. They're both sitting at 1,000.
Team Billy. The deck is not cooperating with you, my friend. And we don't love it.
We do not.
Jake makes a 25 to go with pocket 8s. Monty and the small line's gonna call. I know Aaron's definitely gonna call. Hand's gonna have to flat. You don't need a 3-bet here. There we go.
All right, so 3 players going to the flop. 9-9 deuce.
Couple of spades.
Spade draw for Aaron here. And Jake with the best of it currently with 8s.
I'd like to see Aaron take a check call lead line here.
Nope.
Doesn't matter what comes on the river.
No.
Well, he's again. I see Aaron.
Fire out 65.
Jake bets 65. Monty's not calling. I'd like to see Aaron flat and then lead river. It's a line a lot of players take when they flop trips, and it puts a lot of players on paired boards with a flush draw. It makes their head spin.
Yeah.
It's the old Johnny Chan play. The check call, lead the turn.
Look how many outs Jake has.
Most of the deck. Everything but a king, queen, or a spade. You can check raise here, but you're only repping a 9. It's taking a long time to do this. Here's the call. Not the card we wanted to have come off if you're going to take the check call lead line.
That double paired board with those flush draws shuts it down real quick.
Should be a check back for Jake. Or not.
Nope. 75 is a bet. He literally rolls the chip right at him. He's like, that's how this bet's going down.
Yes, the board is better for Aaron's range than it is for Jake's. Jake's range under the gun, he's not going to have as many 9s as Aaron will defending the big blind in a 3-way pot. So you can, I feel, yeah, you can check raise, but I think a line, I think just in live poker that you see more common that players take when they actually have trips is the check call lead line. On 9-9 deuce is pretty dry. I think most players, if you have a 9, so let's say if Aaron has a hand like 9-10 there, I think that's the line he takes. I don't think he check raises 9-9 deuce. It's such a dry board, you get the whole thing on lockdown. I think check raising looks a little bluffy. A little bluffy. I mean, you can have 9s there. I mean, he's obviously going to have more 9s than Jake should have 9s. But that's a nice board to take the check call lead line. The old Johnny Chan play. I read it in a book once. What do I know? And you lead whatever river comes off, and you barrel turn or barrel river.
Barrel, barrel, barrel. All in. Stuff it. Jam it.
Stuff it.
All of it.
Rip it. Load it. Love it.
People are like, I'm sorry, what are you commentating on again?
So sick. It's funny, I ran that same line on a similar board by a friend of mine in a hand that I played, and they're like, I hate it. It's like the terriblest, dumbest thing ever. And I'm just like, watch, try it in live poker. It works like 60% of the time, every time.
Every time. Sex Panther. Always works. Made with chunks of real panther.
Especially on boards like that, like I said, when you're in the blind, you're going to have more 9s than the villain is going to have. Raising an early position.
Alright,
All by Twitter.
Yeah, king here on the turn. Why not? King here on the turn, actually. Monty picks up a straight draw to Broadway now, along with his pair of 10s. Aaron's still with the best of it here with an ace. Checks over to Monty. Pot's at 155. Monty's thinking about it.
Free card.
Rick gives Aaron the check mark here with his ace no kick. I think it's funny, Aaron's almost just looking over there at Monty like if Monty's going to cut chips and bet this.
And the show pair of aces.
Tabled the best. Oh, I think they just got one of those touchdown splash pots. I think that's why we're cheering at the table.
They're watching baseball.
No, they got it. So they got splash pot time.
Did they?
Yep. What? I think so. He was yelling for table 11. Ernie's out. Dealer Paul coming in.
There's, yep, splash pot. House is adding $200 to the pot now.
Boom.
And there you see James bringing
hear
over them two stacks of red.
5-10 fixed limit for this hand, guys.
One hand, a 5-10 limit. I like it.
I can tell you at least 2 or 3 of the players at the table, regardless of what they get, are going all the way down with the bets.
Yes.
Like, there is 0 folding here, going down. Babyface ATL, the delay is about 20-25 minutes, something like that.
So I remember it was a few streams ago, Mike Postle was in, and they had a $200 rack attack, but they left it no limit.
Yeah, and he
jammed like 700 in there.
Oh yeah,
with
700
air.
to get the 2. And he got it. And it worked.
Monty picks up kings.
I feel so bad for Kings in a limit game like this. It's going to get such a hot mess. Like, Ted's on, yes!
Ted tries to stick in 200.
I love it. I love it. See, look at
This
this.
is
I love
why.
it. With Jack 5, mind you, and that's why I love Ted. Action game.
And he like Monty's like, no, let's play no limit one hand. Come on, leave it no limit. I got kings.
I respect it.
So it is 5-10 limit for one hand. There's $200 added to the pot, courtesy of the house.
I just want to see cap. I mean, basically, he could afford to cap it all the way down with just the pre-flop bet he wanted to make. It's like, just cap.
More bets. More bets.
Queen 7-9, couple of diamonds here. Looks like Jake paired up with the 9s, as did James. Monty's kings are still the best. And he's got the king of diamonds too.
Just keep betting. Just keep betting.
Runner, gutter. Love it. Turn it.
Billy, now mind you, Billy hasn't looked yet. Bo's got a diamond. Monty's got the king of diamonds.
Bo's already got a straight, plus he's open-ended, straight flush with diamonds.
Oh, Bo does have a straight. Wow.
Yeah, Monty's got
Poker.
kings with the king of diamonds.
Here we go.
Wee! 5 of diamonds is tied up for the straight flush, so that's not going to work because James is holding on to that. He's going to need the 10 of diamonds.
And Billy saves the bread. Ugh.
Bo's way out in front here percentage-wise. Queen on the
Board
river.
pairs.
Bo's good. 58 for the straight. Now you guys see the pot says 200, obviously plus the splash. This will end up being about a $450 pot here.
That's about a $400 pot.
No, whatever.
And Jake is still betting his 9. Rain check calls 9. 58 for the straight.
58 monster. So yeah, 280 plus the splash. That's a $480 pot, guys. Whee!
It's good to win the splash pot.
58's always strong.
Yeah. Monty's like, poker's stupid.
So dumb. I hate kings. And the thing is, like, and especially in a limit splash pot like that, if you look down at kings, you're just like, well, this isn't gonna win. Like, we're screwed. Guys, check out from Nightbot there. So make sure you subscribe to our Stones Life Poker on YouTube now that we have our very own official URL. But all of our Twitch streams are archived on Twitch for a certain amount of time and then they fall off. But everything that we do and have done and will do is all available on our YouTube channel. So
Jimmy
check it out.
Buffett says that he's the only player not registered on a Hendon mob. I look like 90% of my stuff's like not on Hendon mob, which is good. I mean, I was completely off the radar for a long time, which I liked. Now I'm like barely on the radar, but I guess it's still okay.
Well, there's a radar? Whoa. All right, Queen 4-4 coming to the flop. We still got our last hands. We're catching up here with the action tracker. That puts Bo up there tied with pretty much Jake and Ted for chip leader at the table after winning the splash pot.
Poker Perks is 8-5 folded? No.
No, he won that pot.
They pushed it to Bo, right?
Put down the bong, my friend.
Yeah. No, like my last, I think it's like my last, I don't know, like 12, 15K, something like that, and just in stones isn't on Hendon, which is fine with me.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
All right, cruising around. Aaron's checking out.
But that also answers the question in case you're wondering, yes, I Google myself.
Yes, I do Google myself. You should do that in private. And it looks like Kelly makes a raise. Oh, wait, no, I lied. Graphics are wrong. We're catching up here. 5, 6, 7 here on the flop. Kelly with a gut shot straight draw to the 8. And she's going to bet and take it down. Sometimes a gut shot's all you need. I'd rather take it down now than actually try to get lucky and hit it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with taking down flops and no, or taking down pots and no pairs. Angry Pollock, you are my hero. I think everyone needs a little Angry Pollock in their lives.
There's Babies Don't Talk. What's going on?
Babies Don't Talk in the chat, and we love it. We'd love it if we can get some hands. I wonder if like Billy's plan was like, I'm gonna 3-bet a really trash hand earlier, early in the stream. That way when it gets shown, because every people are watching it, they'll see, okay, I'm playing like crazy. That way all my nutted hands get paid off later.
And then I never got any nutted hands.
Why,
guys, what happened? I called ahead. I ordered some nutted hands.
Yeah, the queen was on, went for some value, and then just like ran into a flush.
Son of a.
And they're like, yeah, I'm gonna 3-bet junk early. They'll all see it, and then it'll feel like payday, and
challenge accepted
until I go card dead for 3 hours.
Damn it! All right, 8, 6, ace here on the flop. Couple of diamonds. Mike pairs up with his 8. Ted hits his ace. Both pocket pairs miss, and Jake wakes up with a 6. $200 firing out from Jake.
Yeah.
Solid size bet, and with Ted having an ace, Ted's definitely aware, but he's not going anywhere. Boom, 4 on the turn gives Ted a straight draw now, along with his ace. Definitely not going anywhere.
I mean, Jake makes up a straight draw as well, but against a player I'm not expecting to have a lot of fold equity against, I don't know how much I love semi-bluffing here.
King on the river, pot's at 1,500. This pot got big quick here.
If you think that
Ted's first act, he checks. Now, this is what we were talking about earlier. Is Ted a player that you can punch off a hand like Ace Rag? And I'm thinking he's not. 425, it was about a third of the pot, a little less. And did he fold? He did fold. He punched Ted off an ace. And and this, for me, it goes back to the flop. When Ted first called his initial flop bet at 200, Ted gave him this extra look. Like, Ted got serious for a minute. Like,
you got really real?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, he gave him a look like, okay, I have an ace, but I'm playing this cautiously. That's the read I got off Ted there, and that's obviously it was because he folded to the river bet.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah. We got a full top pair and stuff it with deuce 3. Poker.
So flop was ace 8-6.
Yeah.
Ace 8-6. If we're getting our opponent to fold 8, how many turn bets does he call with an 8? Maybe 8-7 because he picked up a straight draw as well, but we're blocking that because we have a 7 in our hand. Man, it worked. Crazy.
Ayah. Look at that. Jack, Queen, 5, all hearts. Nobody with a heart. Kelly with the best of it with ace 10 high.
Yeah, it's just crazy life stuff, man, like poker.
Grab him by the flamingo.
Jesus. C-bet 6 high gets through. And we love it. Oh, hello.
God. It's like if this chat isn't hanging with us, we have people on the other side of the glass hanging with us, causing a ruckus, causing problems.
Yeah. Is Billy gonna open up the 8-5 of clubs here? Come on, Billy. Get some.
He's thinking, yeah, he is. He's
There you
thinking
go,
about
Billy.
it. Yeah! Can you read minds? Are you bulimic? How does this happen?
Kelly 3-bet his ass. That's a joke.
T-Bird, good seeing you, buddy. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning.
Kelly's hand's too good to 3-bet. Kelly makes a call, Queen 10 of diamonds. Monty under the gun. Monty tried to limp in the Jack 7 off.
Sure.
What if he thought it was his blind and put a chip in?
Accidents happen. All right, 8-10 ace here, couple of hearts. Bill spikes his pair of 8s. Kelly connects with the 10. Monty's in Whiff City, but he does have a straight draw potential here for 9 peels off.
Should check through, but Kelly likes to drive the action, so she's going to put in a bet with a pair of 10s.
T-Burk, you're the man. Hang in there, buddy. See you soon. Sounds like the walls are caving in here. Hanging out. I don't know, maybe Ted took a bad beat and just socked a wall. Let him know what's up. I don't know, we are on a delay. We'll find out. Whee!
Alive.
So it looks like we lost a player there. Ted took a seat.
Yeah, James racked up. Ted moves over. Get a new player, some fresh blood. There's seat 4.
And Jake's coming in for a raise. Looks like we're going up to a quarter. And Bo here, make it 20 bucks. Bo's waking up here with Ace Jack, and he's going to come in for a 3-bet. Make it 60, looks like?
Looks like.
Looks like, smells like,
Teen Spirit.
feels like. Yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. Oh my god, the Stephen King movie, The Langoliers, dude. Great movie. Mr. Toomey ripping paper, tweaking out. I know what's up.
Jake's to make a call out of position.
466, complete whiff for everybody. Spewy Griffin, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. Like the name.
C-bet and take it down.
Are these guys pros? Only C5.
C5's got more TV time than anybody.
Thanks for getting Nirvana stuck in my head. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that.
You know, there's worse stuff to have stuck in your
This
head.
is very true.
Monty with the aces. A lot of aces tonight. Unfortunately for him, it doesn't look like there's a lot of hands that are around the table that might give him any action, any love.
Spear Griffin Stones is located just outside Sacramento, California, right off Highway 80. Come on down. Monty with aces. Gonna get no love. Oh, here's my pocket ones. Thanks for my $4. God, the chat's such a glutton for punishment. Like, some player gets aces and like, aces cracked, please. Please.
I love you, Walt Bry.
The needling is strong. The friendship is solid.
I love me some Walt Bry. Bo, what do you know? Makes it 15 to go. Under the gun, Jack 9 of suited.
That was like the ultimate rhyme. Bo, what do you know? Makes it 15 to go. Hey, oh.
Hey.
Right on, Spewy. I'm sure we'll see you around, dude. All right, going to the flop. King 7-5, couple of hearts. Open-ended for Jake.
Ted hits his king. Bono's check fold.
Boom, Ted's coming in. I like Ted's style, man. He doesn't need massive stacks of chips. He's like, I bet green and I bet white. That's all I need.
There's a card for us.
6 of hearts on the turn. No players left here remaining with a heart. There's the straight for Jake against Ted's king. Pots at 180.
Wow. Let's check.
Jake checks around. And Jake's going to take this one down.
So Jake's at 3,100. I'm really surprised that hand going back a few hands ago, where he bluffed the Ted off the ace-5.
Yeah.
To me, it seems suicidal. Like he's just like, that's it. It's over. I'm done. But it's worked out for me.
Give me that pen, or did you break all my pens?
I might have broken all the pens.
Son of a...
Against a player I don't feel like I have a lot of fold equity against. I mean, I didn't like a lot of things about the hand, but it worked. And Jake's up pretty solid tonight. I mean, he started the stream with $600, $620. I'd imagine he's probably in for 5.
Yeah.
You're probably where the game starts. That's somewhere around the window. So, I mean, Jake looks like he's up somewhere around 2,500. I mean, he's up 500 bigs.
Yeah. Killing it. I was like, is the next player coming in, or does Ted just have some on reload here? He's like, this is. I'm gonna play 2 seats like a blackjack table. I can play 2 seats, right?
Sarah, you want something?
The chat wants Ted to bark. I don't know if we can accommodate the chat. I don't know if that's an intention to live up or live down anymore. I don't know.
Yeah.
Claim to fame. I don't know. I say embrace it. Live it, love it. Speed Griffin in the chip denominations, we have the reds are 5, greens are 25. The white chips you see in play, those are $100 chips. The blues are $1, used mostly for tipping. They don't play in this game.
Yeah, it's a pretty deep game, Spooey, for sure. So it looks like we got Kelly on the button, raising it up to $50, 7-9 suited. And Mike from the big is going to make the call. So heads up going to the flop here. Oh, I'm sorry, he 3-bet to 150. I apologize. So he's going to squeeze the pressure back on Kelly. I don't see Kelly continuing here. I think it was obviously just a quick little squeeze play to get fresh, and yeah, she's gone.
Is your hand too good to 3-bet there? I mean, King Queen suited flops so well. I don't know. I mean, King Queen off, I'd rather 3-bet than King Queen suited, just because you're gonna win more hands at showdown when you're suited. So like I said, you can flat more often. Versus you need more fold equity, you need make people fold more often. You're not gonna make the best hand as often when you're offsuit. That said, I mean, against Kelly's open range on the button, you're probably ahead of a lot of stuff. I don't know. You don't want to play the hand out of position. I get that. Maybe I'm just trying to find something to
nitpick.
To nitpick.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm probably being too picky.
We still love you.
And Mike's still my favorite for that 3-barrel bluff with ace-jack, so I should really just shut up and just be thanking him.
Oh, there's our new shooter. There's some action.
Mailman.
Delivery. All right.
Ship it.
King 3-5. Couple of hearts here. Aaron spiking the king.
Monty is a cool name. Cool name. Cool cap.
And not a good hand.
Some chunky cards. But he knows how to fold them.
Boom. Aaron taking it down. King Duck.
Last call.
Action over to Bo, King 8 of diamonds.
I would
here.
love to have this
Cut
debate
off.
with 6, 7, 8 about 3-betting suited hands versus offsuit hands.
You should do it. You should hop into a stream and you guys can debate it live.
I'm down.
I hear that's been a thing going on lately.
6, 7, 8. Let me know next time you're streaming. I want to jump in there and I want to grind out some poker theory with you.
Oh, dude, let's do it. I want to watch. I want to watch.
What I love about 6, 7, 8 stream is that he's level 50 wizard, whatever like that. But he'll talk openly, about stuff. He's not one of those guys like. Well, there's certain players that we have even in our own game. We try to talk about hands and theory and I can't talk about that.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, you gotta talk it. You gotta talk it. So going to this board here, Mike, huge flop for Mike. Spade draw. Way the best of it right now. Way ahead.
Angry Pollock, you just don't worry about it. Let's get you past the level that you're at, and then we'll worry about you shooting for the top.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
And everything's relative. Been live streaming Peel Solver study sessions lately. Nice. To the nth. I love it.
It's getting crunch time here in the game. All right, 5 on the river. Double pairs the board. No help to either player. Bo's king high is still the best here. Spot developing at 400. Bo's going to check behind.
Bo and Mike mixed up in another
Bo
hand
checks
here.
First, yeah. And this is going to be one of those times where it's going to be barrels on barrels right here. And Mike obviously sitting there knowing that the only way he can win this pot is to bet it. And it looks like that's what he's going to do. He's going to go for super value like he did before. Is that 105? No, 130. Very value. It's 130.
There's 2 white chips in this. No,
they're all green. So pot was at 400. He bets 130, and he did this to Bo before, and it worked. And Bo, wow! Is Bo's cutting out for a raise? No. He raised. He min raised.
Bo clicks back.
He min raised. Wow. Wow.
Tit for tat levels. I love it,
dude. Very much levels. Wow. Bo clicks back. You think what was running through Bo's head was the last time they got involved in that pot? About how he triple barreled all the way down and then was really close on the river and thought about it, and he was just kind of replaying.
He might have noted some sizing.
Yeah, he was replaying some of that, replaying the sizing.
And that hand was, what was it like? The hand was what, 40 minutes ago? So by now.
Yeah, well, he could have seen it. It doesn't look like Bo's watching. It doesn't. But he could have seen it, and if he saw it, oh yeah, that would play a huge factor in the movie just made. Huge factor.
Bo knows bluffs.
Dude, Bo knows bluffs.
I love it.
I mean, because you gotta be calm, man. When you're clicking a min raise, God, it's so dirty and awesome and disgusting all at the same time.
So the graphic shows that he made it like 325, but I only saw 2 white chips. It looked like he just clicked back, right? You know what I'm saying?
I think he did.
There had to be. Well, there's only like 5 whites, so he had to be like 3 1/4 then.
Yeah.
Still, even then, like. We talked about how so many players just don't have the stones.
For a second, it looked like
check raise river bluff.
For a second, it looked like he was gonna flat it. I'm like, is he gonna flat here with king high and be good? Because I might throw up a little bit.
Right.
Like. All right, so it looks like we got a raise here from Jake to 15. Oh, Giants are running. He's home. Giants up by 1. I know, we're all watching. We got poker, Giants game. I mean, I know there's poker, but
Trip aces for Ted. Mike's not done firing at pots. That's 85.
King of Spades peels off here on the turn.
Mike actually makes a pair now here. It's probably it's likely most to be the best hand, frequently enough. He actually kind of might. He's going to change his plan here now. He's going to be betting for value.
God, and Ted's hand just gets better too. Picks up a spade draw along with his trip aces. Ted hasn't really actually had a monster hand like this in a while, so there we go. Deuce peels off, no help to anybody.
If Mike thinks that Ted can call man with just a 7 here, he might actually bet for value here, which would be sick.
That would be sick. And Ted could call with that.
Mike checks.
400. Oh, instant call.
Snap
instant call from Mike.
Yeah.
And Ted's gonna get paid. Ted's been waiting for a hand like that, man. Taking down to 1,200. Ted's like, yeah, gaining momentum, getting some chips.
Mike wasted no time in calling there. I would expect.
Brett, it's like a Ghostbusters with like Trump. It's called Trump Busters. I don't know. Just go with it. What were you saying?
Well, if I'm sitting there in Mike's spot, like I would expect Ted to check back most of his 7s. I was considering whether or not Mike would value bet his king, anticipating trying to get a call from a 7. But once he decides to take the check line, I would be mostly hoping that it goes check, check. I wouldn't be expecting Ted to be value betting his 7s. There really wasn't a draw on the flop that he could have, missed.
Yeah.
And be bluffing. And when he beats it, he kind of king X. Well, he loses king queen, but how many king X hands do you really think that? that Ted's floating you there. I don't know. Like I wouldn't have hated a value bet if you think that you can get called by a 7. The check I think is fine, but I think you're checking with maybe the intention of folding because there's not a whole lot of there wasn't really a draw that you can put in Ted's range that he would have folded the flop with. And I expect him to check back most of his, if you just call it 8s, 9s, anything else like that, any other pocket pair that just didn't buy your flop bet.
Yeah.
I would expect him to check that back too.
Going to this board here, Mike actually flops the flush along with open-ended straight flush. Bo had also flopped the same open-ended no clubs, gets the straight on the turn. Monty has a redraw to beat everybody if another club peels off. So Bo fires, and it looks like Mike is going to come in for a raise here to 2 and some change. 65, and Mike's going to pop it up. I feel like Bo and Mike are definitely, they've got plenty of history after this game, and they've been involved in a lot of pots.
On levels. Monty's Jack of Clubs is live. He lets it go. Bo is going to call it straight.
And really the club almost would have helped him save some value there, save some money. Board pair maybe could help him save some money if he thinks, but I don't know if he's putting Mike really on a set that could have boated. We'll see here.
The hard part for Mike is that it's hard for Bo to continue past the turn. You can have Queen X of clubs, King Queen, Queen Jack with a club, things like that.
So Bo right now is basically just in the tank thinking, did Mike have the single club flush draw and miss? That's what Bo's thinking, and that's what he thought, and he's gonna realize that he is not.
Flush is good.
Solid.
And Bo
like,
shows the
same hand, but no club.
Levels. The bullhead, Speaker Griffin? Yes, the bullhead is very much here. No, we do not have promos in his mouth. Joints a little clouds here.
No, yeah. The bullhead is very real. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. That was a fun game.
Wow, that was it already. That went by fast.
I know. It was a super fun game, man. We got barrels and barrels and barrels and barrels.
Levels.
Yeah.
The game got real.
Yeah, it did.
Got weird.
It did. And this game, it played pretty heavy for a 5-5 game. We got some new viewers and stuff. I think they're like, wow, this is fun.
It was a really good game. I'm really happy. Wednesday we got, is it PLO?
Hold on. I got to look.
I should know the thing. I know it's me and Val in the booth.
So you're in the booth.
I know I'm here.
It is. No, it's a 5-10.
Oh, so
5-10. You and Val.
5-10. So tune in this Wednesday. We got 5-10. Thank you to Justin Karitis, Bob, Kenny, Matt, and the crew. All the best. And thank you to you.
The whole staff. Yeah, viewers. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you Wednesday.
Peace out.
Later.